comprehensive catalog of crafts. I'm daft, I battle all like I don't have it all. Avant-garde, Battlestar Galactica, got rhymes per capita. I'm shining through the aperture, but I'm not gonna
figured out that Idris Elba was British.
Oh, that fucked me up. That fucked me up.
no caps for ya. That's another genre. I'm the black bomber, track charmer, sack burner, distract burdens. If it ain't that urgent, nerve prince, word sentinel, invisible infidel, innocent.
It's always a privilege to spit with laws. I'm a reality speaker, forget the cars. I'm learning how to teleport to reach the Mars. When you love this and live this, you spit your bars. I spit a quick barrage, switch to R.
The right to dream. There are endless possibilities stretched out before him.
You have to trust in your own power.
Whatever happens from now on, you stand firm and face your destiny without fear, but with courage.
What awaits him down the path, he will then have to choose.
No one's gonna give you a map. You've got to walk your own path.
The children leave their homes in search of this quest.
What is thy desire?
As they search, they are always asking questions. What's out there? What's waiting for me?
Why was I made? Who made me? And what did they make me for?
Are you gonna go up into space with your old man or not?
Maybe I'll never get over this.
I've lived my life following my dreams, and I don't have any regrets.
You're gonna just keep running away?
Just keep running away? I'm not running.
In yourself and create your own destiny. Don't fear failure.
But yeah, let's continue.
Slice of Life Anime of the Year, Whack Ass Dress Up Darling, #1.
How is Dress Up Darling whack?
I honestly don't like it.
It's just a cosplayer who teases her boy or teases her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's just nothing but incel fuel.
Incel fuel? Wow!
That anime is whole incel fuel. Let's be real on that.
Incel fuel? Really? Even though he probably fucks the girl at the end?
Probably. I didn't finish it.
I wouldn't say this is incel. I'll say this is anti-otaku stuff because, like, no, it's waifu. It's honestly a waifu anime. Let's all be real. This is made for like the character to attach to the viewer to attach itself to the main character, since the main character is like socially awkward and shit. But my theory still stands about anime.
Incel fuel.
Wow. So socially awkward people are incels? Wow. Dang. Go ahead, King.
No. That's not what I'm 100% saying.
Dang.
That's not what I'm 100% saying.
You hear that, socially awkward boys? You better man the fuck up.
Yeah. Hey. Whoa. Ew. Yeah. Pop me a perk and I got the whole wallet. Met her drip like faucet. She let me do what I want cause I'm bossy. She let me do what I want cause I'm awesome. Carlet beat, awesome, Jocelyn. We gon' get married like Nas and Khalees. We gon' break up just like Nas and Khalees. Bombings on my legs, Nikes on my feet. You gon' paint my motherfucking feet. I'm gon' paint her motherfucking feet. We gon' live amongst daily. They came a long way from hanging in trees. My bitch hair long, look at her weave. All a nigga had to do was believe. Can I have some pussy, bitch, please? Can I have some time to myself, bitch, leave? Been going through some shit, can a nigga just grieve? Damn it, hoe, that's a nigga pet peeve. Thumb in her hoe, red bitch like sleep. Chain on my neck, got cocaine on my necklace. Been in LA too long, I'm reckless. Yo, ex-girlfriend on my checklist. I don't never know who the fuck I'm texting.
Alright, bet. Why is it not still playing? Why does it just pause here?
My dick, nigga, get on my
Keep going, damn you.
Alright, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do?
But no, apparently, I think black people are gonna be the blame for what's going on with everything that's going on with the president being targeted by 2 black people.
I mean, that shouldn't be surprising. Whatever.
What happened?
We just started. I'm playing the intro right now, and we're just talking about the intro plays. And it still didn't fucking work. Wow, I hate it here. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna just say fuck it and start showing a display. Bam. Nope, not the right one. Bam. There we go. And now it's fucking dying here. So basically, this video dropped like 5 minutes ago, and I need to figure out what the fuck's that shit on his face, because it's been bothering me for the past 4 months.
What are you? What?
Are you guys watching the stream?
No.
Okay. So basically, Ruinline just dropped another video on Trump will target black people now that a black person tried to take his life, that's 2 black people now. One from California, I'm seeing the other one from DC.
I mean, if you really think about it, that was like kind of sort of like the main demographic that was actually kind of pissed at him in the first place. So I don't see what the problem is.
What do you mean? It was white people that was going after Trump. Hell, a couple of white people almost killed him or whatnot, right? But now, since black people are going to do it, I bet you people are going to go extra hard on black people, because nobody cares when white people do shit. You know what I mean?
But a black person already tried it before. Wasn't the dude from Torrance black?
Yeah, from Hawthorne, actually.
But we're talking about the 2 before that, when he was on the election road, that they tried to kill him. The 2 white folks. Well, it was more than that. It was actually more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, the 2 attempts, one was at a rally, which almost killed him. Another one was outside of his golf course. And the black dude who ran up the little hall, whatever, that will be the 3rd attempt. This will be the 4th.
Also, wasn't there like people shooting out in like outside of the White House, like when they tried to have like that meeting with like the Israel people and whatnot?
I think
not too long ago too.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I have to look that one up. But that's probably related to the ball that he had, I think. I'm not sure.
No, this wasn't during the ball. This was like literally like I think a couple of like days ago.
A couple of days ago?
If it's the latest one, it must have been the latest shooting.
Yeah, it must have been the latest shooting. Because that's the one with the
I think it
black
was like
dude. Because
Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, so it was the latest one. So basically, you know what's funny too? Because like I didn't know about this until I saw the newscasters and how they react. Like there was 3 newscasters you showed. They showed one was like, "What the fuck is that?" and just standing there being all curious and shit like that, which is obviously a white person. The other person looks like she's mixed or non-white. She got the fuck down instantly, nigga.
Yeah, she probably been in a situation before. That's why.
And then there was a 3rd person who I'm not sure. I have to look at the clip again, but I think he just got the fuck out of there.
I'm gonna say this: any non-white person, first bang go off, they're already gone. Like think about it like this: like with the school shootings, them kids were running, right? While the white ones were like, "Oh, what was that?" No, non-whites were already halfway down the damn block.
That's because we're not fucking Scooby-Doo. We're not over here trying to look for the mystery or where the fuck that came from.
Let's go investigate, guys, after you saw some guy get fucking blown away with a Tommy gun. A Tommy gun, nigga.
No, Calvin's right. You like, cause like, it's like, we understood. It's like, a good example of this was what was that? The new, like, one of the Halloween movies, right? When the boys get killed and the little black boy got the fuck out of there, she was like, "Oh, shit. He was already gone. The little white girl, yeah, where you going? He even looked back.
Low key,
I think
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think in a horror movie, I think the fastest I've seen a white person like move out of danger, it was one of the Conjuring movies. I can't remember which one. It was like the one where like the spirit was in the chair and shit.
You know what's funny about horror movies and what they don't tell you about like horror films and whatnot? Characters are supposed to be stupid, so they get caught in these situations where they either meet their fate or somehow escape. They have to have stupid characters, because if a film just had like smart characters, niggas would pull out their phone instantly or try to see getting signal or just try to find a way to not die, right? That's why I love that movie that came out with a bunch of black people being like the fucking victims or whatnot in like a cabin.
Wait, what movie is that?
I don't remember, but it came out like a long time ago, like in like not during COVID, but a little bit before COVID, but it was popular during COVID. Black.
Was it one of the Wayne Brothers movies?
No.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find it here. Fucking YouTube. Anyway, let's watch this video about Ruin Line, because apparently are parasocial friends.
So I hear about another shooting at the White House, and clearly it's just another day that ends in Y.
No.
Damn.
What we're worried about is the person who's a sociopath who is very good with guns and can plan things very well.
So it sounds like what you're telling me, Steve, is that as investigators look into potential suspects and people that may do harm, that there's some sort of threshold that they're measuring against about that individual's ability to actually act upon those threats?
Yeah, there really is. That's part of the threat matrix. If you have somebody who is
a threat matrix is fucking crazy.
Threat matrix. I gotta use that. I gotta use that.
And there's really nothing for me to speak about at that point, because we all know the routine here. It's obviously deranged. It's obviously going to be something to talk about. It's going to be something people try to dismiss. They're going to look at different individuals who advocate for political violence. They're going to talk about turning the temperature down while also rising the temperature in the subject matter. And then we're going to move on with the expectation that it's going to happen again. This time, no, it's a little bit weird, because the individual just happens to be another person of color. And when you see that and you recognize that, obviously a rational person's mind is just going to say, this is a deranged person, and no matter the skin color, it's wrong to try to make an attempt on the president's life, other people in the vicinity's lives. I think even a bystander was struck in the crossfire between the Secret Service members and this deranged motherfucker. And obviously, it does not matter any racial dynamic here, because a sick individual decided to try to do something heinous and deserves to be in jail. Right? Wrong, because it's 2026 and everything is a grand conspiracy. And in this aspect, when you look at two individuals who are the most recent examples of trying to make an attempt on the president's life, and you recognize that they are persons of color, one would have it in their minds to think that, this is the grand scheme perpetuated by the Trump administration to have a reason to just start randomly shooting and arresting black people.
So I just got off of work, and I'm just now catching up on everything that went on at the White House today with the Pew Pewer, and I want to say this.
I love it says
isn't a
Pew Pewer.
coincidence that the shooter looks like this. This administration
gotta censor it somehow.
to put a certain group of people that
I
look
hate
like
censors,
me
bro. I'm
in
just gonna
this
say
place.
shot.
I believe this
I'm gonna
is the
start using
identity
slurs
of
on my
the
YouTube
Pew Pewer at
channel.
the White House
Deadass.
Correspondents' Dinner
I'm gonna
didn't
start
get the
using terms like
reaction
rape
that
and
they were
shit.
looking for.
No, I'm
They got the
serious.
ante.
I'm
seeing
getting
a lot
sick
of
and
theories
tired of
online
having to like censor
speculating
myself
about
on a
religious
platform
psychosis, and I don't think it's
where
that either.
if
I
another
believe
person
that
would
the
say
White
that
House
shit
and
wouldn't get
Peter
bad, but if
of
If I say
trying
that
to
shit, I'll
unalive
get
black
banned.
people. They just need what they perceive as a valid excuse. It's important that you guys don't forget the responses we got after the pew-pewing of Charlie Kirk. I live pretty close to Howard University, and I live close to Morgan State University, and they said that their security is still spiked since that event. Keep your head on a swivel if you're out there, especially if you're in the activism space, because every single one of these platforms is being monitored, and if you're an outspoken individual, then they probably got you on some sort of list. I'm sorry for keeping it really vague. I had a video on this platform get taken.
So did you know Hassan Piker got fucking subpoenaed by the White House?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about doing the shoe on head shit.
Down because I was trying to warn people about the same exact thing. Be safe out there and realize that other people see the pattern too, and you're not crazy.
Black folks, y'all know what they about to start doing, right? Keep y'all heads on a swivel, because these far-right extremists, these leftists, these KKK members, and these MAGA folks, they about to start talking real heavy shit, and they may get a little active. But I want y'all to remember something. Most of the mass shooters in America are white, and they love to claim mental illness as their defense.
To sit here and come up with this idea, you would have to craft a narrative that would be widely believed by everyone. And with the concept of black fatigue and all the dissent around black people and how they react to different things, you would think this would make the most logical sense for a corrupt government to try to entice more and more people to hate black individuals. The only problem I have with this weird conspiracy theory is that you have to explain the white people who have also made attempts on the president's life.
True.
Because you can't all of a sudden come up with this storyline where it's this nice effort to start antagonizing, demonizing, and criminalizing all black people more and more and more when you have examples of white people who despise Trump to the point they want to sit there and perfectly run the attempt at someone's life. We looked at those examples and said, darn, missed. Oh, someone's eventually gonna get him. Oh, one day it's actually gonna happen. But now, when it's someone who's holding the same type of shade as myself, automatically it's conspiratory time. It's a time to start dedicating a psychosis and understanding that this administration really doesn't like black people, and they're trying to do anything to get black people to react. And I'm sorry, one guy deciding that's his moment is not enough for me. It's going to have to be something substantial to where I would sit there and say it's the perfect time to start protesting willy-nilly. And unfortunately, nothing's really happened because ever since Trump got elected, the growing populace of black people who tried to promote the alternative option, Kamala Harris, have essentially sat back and stayed in their homes because they don't want to do anything in regards to wasting time promoting, politicking, or even putting their neck out there, because what they see is a bunch of dumbasses that don't know what they're doing, like, as I continuously bring up seemingly every week, a group of white people pulling on the gates of an ICE agency but not doing jack shit after the fact because it's better for them to perform than it is to...
I saw that shit live and thought that shit was fucking crazy. What y'all guys think?
Man, if anything, I guarantee you Trump hates liberal white women more than anything.
Cause like fucking probably fuck it. Because of all the fucking victims that he has on the Epstein list.
Pretty much.
No, that does sound a car for my soundboard, but like I really don't want to activate it right now. I'm not PC. But no, fucking. I just found it weird how somehow black people as a whole is gonna be blamed for this, just like with a certain anime.
Actually do something. So when we sit here and we try to craft our own logic around a black person doing something, how about instead of coming up with this weird idea where it's time for all the black people to die, we instead just say, fuck that guy. He didn't help anybody. He didn't do anything of merit. He didn't create any structure. He didn't create any change. And he will end up like all these other motherfuckers who get gleefully amped up by people on social media to say, do something, who ends up doing the thing, but we ultimately forget about them and they're nothing more than fodder for the dead internet theory in an effort to remind everybody, hey, political violence still exists and it only happens over here or it only happens over there and it's only these people that promote it. It's only these people that rise the temperatures. It's only these people that make it difficult for people to talk about differing opinions and yada, yada, yada. That's all that this is. He's a piece of shit that could have killed somebody and belongs in jail, under the jail, and in hell. 'Cause cut to print, the random conspiracies and trying to amp up people to think in different ways, it's not really going to hold weight once you realize there are other races that have participated in the attempt on this dude's life. And can I just say, wow. How many times is it going to keep happening? It's getting to the point where I'm thinking this is on the realm of a school shooting, where, as fucked up as it sounds, it's getting to a point where it's a little bit too commonplace, where we all agree it shouldn't be happening, but damn, seems like every day is something different where this dude might end up dead. Also, just like how kids may end up dead, even though it's about to be summer vacation, I still predict there's going to be one more. And as fucked up as that sounds, this is the world I live in, where it's seemingly every day some shit's going on that just leaves me disappointed that I share breath with a lot of people on this earth. But let me know, do you think the end of black people is nigh?
With that said, fucking fam, I hope we don't get attacked by like random people who are also on the internet and other fucking places, because like I'm getting sick and tired of being blamed for shit that I haven't did.
Man, that's the world.
Repeat that?
That's the world we live in.
Oh. And Raven, you sound way too loud. Where are you? Are you at home, bro? You're on your phone. No wonder.
I'm chilling. What's up?
No. Today on episode what? 206? Fuck, that's a lot of fucking episodes, bro. Welcome to the Hotsticks podcast. I'm here with Raven the Faith.
Yo.
Alicorn Lion.
Damn, nigga.
Stop. And me, the ugly bastard known as Doombot. Today we're gonna talk about like a couple of fucking subjects today. You want to start with the side stuff first, because I gotta talk about this nasty ass fucking trend.
Yeah, we could do that.
So, are you guys aware of the trend called Spice Bowls?
No.
Really? So basically, there's this fucked up trend where, you know how white people used to put shit in toilets and stuff like that?
Oh, no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Please tell me. No.
This time it's black people. No, I'm kidding. So,
no,
it actually
nigga,
is black people. It actually is
no.
black people. So basically, this TikTok trend is be coming out. So what a spice bowl is basically like a really spicy bowl with like a bunch of shit in it that just makes it like super spicy. It's like mukbanging basically, right? From what I've seen. You've seen people like go to the gyms. You know those little cup holder you use for gyms?
Yeah.
They'll put food in that.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen a TikTok of somebody doing that, and I was like, why the fuck are you doing?
Nigga, shoes, fucking that shit they use for like fucking putting plants in. A lot of weird shit with a lot of weird individuals. Like, why are we just trying to one up motherfuckers on like shit like this? I don't understand this. Like, black people, why? Because the latest shit I've been seeing this from is only black people. I haven't seen white people do it yet. Because, you know, white people would do the extreme with it. Probably put that shit inside of a toilet and eat it or some shit like that. Which more white people would do. But, like, my thing is, why, fam? It feels like this is gross. And it's fucked up, too, because none of the food that is shown in these fucking videos don't look that good. And trust me, I've made some gross chili bowls.
Hold up, time out.
You don't have the soundboard.
Time right the fuck out. So basically, we becoming Indian street vendors now.
Yes.
See, y'all trying to start another pandemic.
What are y'all talking about? Like, I'm so fucking confused.
Spice bowls.
Never heard of them.
Really?
You just explained it.
What happened?
I just explained it.
You just explained it.
Well, never heard of it until you just explained it. But I don't. If black folks are doing it, I don't think that many black folks are doing it.
I know it's a lot of black folks, fam. Trust me, I made a TikTok account.
Niggas on TikTok. That's why. Niggas on TikTok.
Like,
considering who don't have a TikTok. Like,
I think the gym video was on IG, and I saw another video on X.
Of course, the the echo chambers of social media, the downfall of humanity. Okay, but keep going.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, fucking, no, that was just it. Shit was just fucking gross. I hated it looking at it because I feel like that's a waste of fucking food. Because like, bro, I just hate these trends that like people would just follow just because one other person do it and got millions from it, and now everybody else wants to do it in their own little way and twist, and it will look bad on like a lot of fucking people or person who first originated, right? Like, mind you, fucking a lot of these spice bowls just look gross, bro. Like they don't look like anything but like fucking how Indian food looks like, to be honest.
Oh, one of my favorite YouTubers just talked about it. That's okay.
Oh, you looking it up now?
Well, I was trying to like look up like Google image of what the hell like this is. Like it's showing like a bunch of weird shit, but I kind of noticed one of my favorite YouTubers talked about it.
Who, CB Knight?
No, I don't think CB Knight talked about it yet.
Yeah, no, not enough niggas. He has a Negro threshold. But no, go ahead.
Nah, it's this dude called Fresh Prince. Yup.
Oh.
Yeah, he always do struggle. He always like do struggle meal like video reactions, especially like during Thanksgiving.
Bro, I need to start making struggle meals and putting numbers onto the struggle meals. Like bologna and cheese will be 0001. Cooked bologna and cheese will be 0002. What's that shit we used to eat like a long time ago? Fuck.
The hot dog on the
bun
bread
with ketchup. That's 003. We're gonna start with all the breads first. On white bread. It has to be on white bread.
Yeah, it has to be on white. It has to be on white bread.
But no, that's another topic I just wanted to touch before we get to the main ones. But what do you mean by would you rather?
All right. So after one of the recent episodes that I basically seen, I got to basically ask this question: what character would you rather be? Would you rather be Kenny McCoy? Wait, how you say his last name from South Park?
Kenny McCormick.
Yeah. Would you rather be Kenny from South Park, born in the Zappelli family, Diavolo, Leomon, or who else was it that I said like constantly like dies on a consistent basis?
The chick from Madoka?
Nah, we can't count Hamura.
Damn.
Well, actually, yeah. Let's just go with those four. Oh, right, Lancer. Lancer is another one. Lancer is definitely another one.
He always die. My nigga can't, even though he has one of the most gangster moves that can instant KO any other server. It's just like, nah, bro. We get the butt end of the joke. Fuck, nigga.
That nigga is the prime definition of a one-trick pony.
So I have a question. If I'm Kenny McCormick, do I die and kind of avoid that death next time, or is it just at random when I would die and be resurrected?
I kind of forgot like how Kenny's does, because doesn't like he died and then like his mother just like rebirths him all over again.
That was a joke. It's still funny, but that was a joke.
At all, like, you know, like
he has not died as of lately. But
oh wait, are you talking about Subaru from fucking ReZero?
Oh right, we could also add Subaru to this.
Okay, so he wasn't on your list.
But the thing is, Subaru has a reason why he has to do his deaths.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. It's a reason why, and even though he don't want to do it, he has to do it, and it's just like, bro, that's an ass of an ability.
Listen, bro, I do not want Subaru's power because if I get ate up by something small like rabbits and it's like I haven't died yet, That's crazy, bro. Just kill me. Just insta kill me. I wouldn't want to die by a horde of rabbits. That's just crazy, nigga. You can feel your guts being pulled out and just chewed on. Just everything just being bit and shit. You can't do anything about it because you're paralyzed. We can feel all that fucking pain. And then when he got reborn, then it was like, oh, fuck, oh, then he was still in pain. That's crazy. Subaru, out of the question.
Jesus. So
that's why I asked about the Kenny thing, because Kenny's thing is similar to Subaru's.
True. Kenny be down on some bullshit though.
Yeah. They keep killing my goat.
Especially like during what was it? Well, was it the movie where like they revived him, but he put like a car battery in his as like a heart, so he only had like.
Oh, they put a damn baked potato.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was, a baked potato.
It was funny though. It was like, oh, we saved you, Kenny, but bad news. We replaced your heart with a baked potato. Shit was amazing, yo. Shit was the most stupid shit in the world. Only someone can get away with shit like that.
Oh shit!
I forgot how funny that movie actually was.
Actually holds up surprisingly well, even with the outdated references.
But who gets it the least though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because Kenny Subaru gets it hard as fuck. Who else is on the list?
Being born as a Zappelli.
What's a Zappelli?
You know, like Caesar Zappelli, Gyro Zappelli, William Zappelli.
Oh, from JoJo.
JoJo's.
Because like,
remember, you're destined to die as a Zappelli, helping the Joestars.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, because like you don't get reincarnated. Those are just different people of your family, right?
Yeah.
With like the other two, you get reincarnated. Damn, this is difficult. Why you put this question on us?
Because apparently in the recent episode of Digimon, like Leomon died once. Well, another version of Leomon died once again.
Well, we all know Leomon is a jobber.
I haven't watched that. I have not caught up on Daybreak yet. Hush.
Dang, that's one anyway.
I'm not caught up on it. Now you just tell me Leomon died. Rip.
Okay, to be fair, it is during a flashback. It's not during the actual show.
Okay. All right.
Aren't there like multiple Leomons, or Leomon is just one of a kind?
No, there's multiple. Well, yeah, this version of Leomon is a different version of him, but it's not like it's like a different variant of Leomon.
Oh, is there a female version of Leomon?
No,
or we don't have genders in Digimon.
No, it's the one in this one was the ice one. I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, Ice Leomon.
It started like with a P or some shit.
Yeah, but
yeah.
English is Ice Leomon.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, rip. So damn, Leomon can't catch a break in none of the other forms. Damn.
I hope he doesn't die in the game that I downloaded.
It's Leomon. It's kind of unavoidable, sadly.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, Raven. The short tangent. I wanted to ask you, Raven, before like you disappeared on me. Fucking which Switch game I should get, or Digimon?
There's two versions. There's Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory.
I think I got Cyber Sleuth. I think.
Does it have my boy Jessmon? If it has my boy Jessmon in it, then it's probably Cyber Sleuth.
Because like the battle is like in the ring, and I think it's turn based. Like it's in a little circle and shit. I kind of hate it actually. I think I'm gonna just delete it.
Now Survive. That shit is just nobody's safe.
It's Survive on PC, right?
Yeah, Survive on PC.
I might get that before I get Crimson Desert.
As long as my glorious queen doesn't die, we good.
Renamon?
Yeah, Renamon.
I showed him the fucking mod the other day. My nigga was like, yes! Finally, Psylocke could be something I could actually play with. But no, I would have to say I would have to be like Kenny because like Leomon is like those are different iterations of Leomon, and he'll just end up dying, which is fucked up. What was the last one? You said it was Kenny, Leomon, and somebody else. No, not Lancer.
Diavolo.
Diablo? He's stuck. So like, yeah, that sucks. That sucks because like, I think the only way you have to break out of it is just accept your death. I guess. I don't know. There's supposed to be a way to get out of that. I guess. But no, him actually being stabbed by a homeless person is crazy. Like you're telling me you got the power, you got all these powers and shit, but a homeless man just kills you? That's wild.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk
do
to the
shit
writers
about it.
right now after I'm fucking after this fucking shit's been filmed. Like you telling me a grown ass man like me who has the power to skip time dies to a homeless man with no powers and a knife?
Yeah.
Like nigga, what?
How that make you feel?
You're telling me these little fucking 14-year-old children killed me by having a stronger stand than me? I'm a grown ass man.
Keep in mind that whole entire arc went over in a week.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy. Not months, not days, nigga. A week.
That's crazy.
Well, wasn't we getting too away from topic. I don't want to go too away from it. But wasn't like the original JoJo animation was like a month?
Was it?
Yeah, I'm talking about going with Dio Brando, not the non-vampire Dio. Talking about like part 2, I think, or part 3.
No, I thought that was like at least like a few years because like they grew up with each other at one point.
No, not the first one. I'm talking about the one where they go to Egypt.
Oh, the one where they go to Egypt. That was like, yeah, I think it was like a little over. I think it was like a little over a month.
Yeah, that's crazy. But no, yeah, no, I don't want to be Diablo because like that nigga dies and comes back in a different death situation. Like the shit in the morgue, that's just crazy, nigga.
Oh yeah, hella crazy.
Like I'd rather be hit by a car than fucking die on an autopsy table.
Bruh.
Cause like nigga doesn't know I'm alive. He's not even paying attention to me. Can't you see my heart still beating, cuz? Can you see his blood still flowing?
Which is usually like an indicator too, I think.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy, bro. But no, I would have to say I would want to be Kenny because I can say as a kid and like it's not how like Subaru shit where he goes back in time and have to like deal with this shit because then you have to figure out this shit, then you may die again. And then like with Kenny, since it's like a random or whatnot, right? I don't see it coming. I could just avoid it. I mean, not avoid it. I could just be reborn or whatnot, right?
Not necessarily. Now let's partner and put you in a fuck situation. Like the shit with the turkeys.
That turkey shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. They picked that boy eye out. They picked his face. Like, damn, that's dirty.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny. You bastards.
Cause like how many times did Subaru die during the Bezugi arc?
Shit. Too many.
Exactly. So like see, this is why if I was Subaru, I just learn how to fight, nigga. I just go into this world, learn how to fight in this world, learn how to cause like all Subaru needs is just magic. If he has magic, even though we learn he gets like magic, we're later on in the future with some envy and shit like that. If Subaru just knew magic, he'll be better off, bro. He'll probably die less harder.
Would he really?
Yes.
I don't think it would, yo.
Say like
magic it'll be a little bitty magic. It won't do no damage.
So nigga, use a flash attack. Get out of there. Flashbang.
Shit, you ain't got outspeed nobody. They all out. Oh my god. Fuck.
Hey, about flashbangs, y'all guys wanna move to the boys? Because somebody their dick sucked, and it's not gonna be me. So like,
Ooh.
oh, you haven't seen the newest episode? That's crazy.
That's wild.
Bro got on his knees like, I'll suck your dick. I was like, yo, what reference is this from, and why do I remember this shit? What was that movie with the crackhead?
Oh, that was Menace to Society. That was with the crack. That was with the crackhead that was doing it for cheeseburgers.
No, I thought that was Don't Be a Menace.
Oh wait, Don't Be a Menace was the cheeseburger part of it, but yeah, he was. But no, there was a crackhead in what's his face in Menace to Society that like basically said that shit.
That's crazy. Homelander was on his hands and knees. A spoiler for the newest episode. I don't know if y'all guys seen it yet. I don't care. Fucking that's crazy to say, by the way. Fucking I thought that shit was super fucking hilarious at the end. Though like I wish we had like a couple more episodes so we get like fucking what's the name out the way. It seemed like a lot of this shit was just rushed.
Oh yeah, that's like pretty much everybody's complaint about it right now.
Like yeah, like The Boys has like a whole was one fucking bomb ass ride. Fucking I had a good time with it, everything like that. I know people were outside of the fandoms like, it's not like the comics, it's not like that. Trust me, if they would have added shit from the comics from here, the show would have been canceled.
Honestly, also there's like a lot of stuff that like the show did better than the comics did actually.
Yeah, which is crazy. But no, can we talk about the Deep and how you got a MK fatality? It's like you really go ahead.
I was about to say that shit was well deserved.
Yo, him getting a tentacle off the ass and getting hentai is crazy. And he got a full hentai through his mouth. Which, by the way, I thought he was strong enough to be like Aquaman's level.
I mean, he kind of is, but like, I don't know, man. He ain't got that. He ain't got that water strength. He ain't got the water strength.
Water.
Water.
If nobody get that,
gonna be all over you.
Yo, you gotta switch that to your Discord. It's still coming out of your fucking mic. Yeah, I didn't hear any of that. But no, I don't know. It's kind of sucked that a lot of good characters in this show just died. I kind of hate it.
Good characters? What you mean?
A-Train was a good character. What do you mean?
Damn.
What? The only thing that he did was kill his girlfriend, a bunch of heroin, and like fucking blew up Huey's girlfriend. That's it. The rest was him. Was this redeeming? Was this redeeming arc? Ever since he got
don't get me wrong.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, like, don't get me wrong. He is like kind of like somewhat redeemed, but like, damn.
Like a Nave. Nave was a really good fucking character, bro.
Oh yeah.
But no, niggas gotta get yummers out of here though. And can we talk about Homelander for like 20 minutes, bro?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna talk. That nigga weird.
Nah, bro.
Cool.
He went from I can do whatever the fuck I want to I'll suck your dick. That is good character fucking good character story, bro.
My boy said, "That's like, what you call it? Damn, son."
I mean, he was always like a fucking man child, and yeah, you take the powers away from the man child. Like he has no choice but to revert back to like his baby form.
Right? Like, mind you, if they would have had the other one where he was just a narcissist, Homelander, then fine. That would have been funnier, bro. Cause like making Black Noir and this was that's a balloon. No, that's a kite. Making Black Noir black in this one kind of like threw me off for a loop. I was like, damn, so he's not gonna be a clone of Homelander?
Oh yeah, I did see something about it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so fucking in the comic, the original Homelander didn't do all this shit. Like he was actually like mind you, he was still a narcissist prick asshole and shit like that. And will use his like powers to like get over on people, but like he wasn't the one doing the killing. And so like when they did the reveal that Black Noir was his Homelander eating babies and shit, like actually eating babies and shit, it was kind of fucked up. Like the closest that we have towards the comics is probably the Diabolical series.
Oh right. I almost forgot about that show.
Which can we talk about Butcher for a minute, bro? I hate what they did to my character, the Butcher, bro. Because like after he talked to his stepson or whatever the fuck, I thought that shit was kind of cold, bro.
What? That like, his stepson wouldn't accept him?
No. That the fact that he still want to kill all Supes, where he was really just going after Homelander. Because like he's right. What if another Homelander pops up out of nowhere?
I mean, shit like this is why none of this shit would happen if fucking Cecil was taking over everything.
Don't stop, because I'm still mad that Mark. I'm still mad that Mark didn't confront this nigga about Conquest.
Yeah, that was stupid on Cecil's part.
Be like, I saw the memes, I was ready. Be like, hey yo.
Oh yeah, open the window, Cecil.
I gotta talk to you, Cecil. Be like, where the fuck did this nigga come from? He said he was dead. I wanted to see the body. He didn't show me the body because I thought that shit was already sus right then and there. But to be like fucking yeah, that nigga dead. To have this nigga months after this nigga died to come out of nowhere, I'll be like, bro.
But you know what? Cecil actually did play. Cecil played it loose, and Cecil knew what he was doing.
No, like, bro. No, he didn't, bro.
Like, no. Like, think about it. Cecil thought if he could control a visual mind, he had a way to protect the Earth without without Omni-Man or without Invincible still being like half weak as he is.
They have fucking the Immortal.
Huh?
Oh,
that ass hat.
Yes, the fucking fraud Abraham Lincoln is here. is fucking on Earth, bro. Which, by the way, man, they gotta stop making Invincible a fraud. He actually put hands on the belt with fucking Thrag, bro.
Man,
I mean,
Thrag was whooping that ass.
That's
in the
because
cartoon,
Thrag
yeah.
let him.
No, and think about it, man. When a motherfucker can literally charge up a punch, and they let him and then come back to your planet with a fresh cut. And say, I'm here and you ain't gonna do shit about it? Nah, bro, you got it.
Hey, bro, nah. Nah, you know what's funny? In the fucking comics, that nigga's a villain.
Cool.
Fucking Thrag.
Oh, yeah.
We know that. But my boy literally came back, but he came back and looked at him in his face, so like, you ain't gonna do shit.
Talking about, I get you next time, head ass. But no, let's get back. Let's get.
I will get you next time. Don't worry. You gotta catch his ass whooping. You just don't know when you gotta catch it.
But no,
all I know is.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, all I know is like I know for a fact that next season, if people already hated Oliver, people are definitely gonna hate Oliver next season.
Oh yeah, that little person get fucking worked. Pause.
Right.
Oliver is back straightened, bro.
Oliver the liability Grayson.
Oliver the fraud Grayson.
Call him straight fraud. My boy got fold like a bag of potato chips.
But no.
I'm gonna fold you like an omelet, nigga.
Ooh, that brother flying in the air. But no, the fucking I didn't do anything wrong. Straight to Joe pipeline was strong in this show.
I feel personally attacked when she said that.
Yeah, me too. I was like, where? She gonna get away with this? Like, nah, fam. But no, about the shows, fam. What is Gamerverse? Because I've been seeing like a lot of not safe for work stuff on this thing. What? What?
I mean, it's funny because that is like one of like the major complaints about the show was like how fast the Rule 34 artists like got to that show.
Wait, they didn't wait for a week? Cause like I thought all this shit for I don't know when the show came out. When did the show come out?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, I started seeing porn of this week. Okay. What?
Oh shit.
Yeah, but what is Gamerverse?
All right, so apparently the show's been in development for about like 15 years and everything else like that. It's kind of one of
years. This 20.
Yeah.
This 2011.
Nah. Yeah. Actually, it will be 2011, huh? So. No, not 2011.
It's 2026.
Well, actually,
right now.
yeah, it will be. Yeah, actually, it will be 2011. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of like how Fizzy Pop was doing like Has Been Hotel for like X amount of years and everything else like that.
Yeah.
The creator of this was also kind of sort of doing this show for like X amount of years. So it was kind of like one of those like OC projects that like started from like the ground up, eventually got picked up by a studio, and now we got the show. It got picked up by like Glitch, which is basically like the same studio that's doing like the Digital Circus one
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. So basically, so honestly, the show is actually pretty interesting, especially from like a true video game fan perspective. And when I mean true video game fan perspective, I mean like niggas who actually play video games, not like niggas who just play like Madden and 2K.
You mean ball and gun niggas?
Ball and gun niggas. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm starting to hate ball and gun niggas too. Like you're allowed to play other games and just like fucking 2K or Madden and like Call of Duty. That's the only thing a ball and gun nigga will play. Like, they won't do anything else. Like they see like a story mode game and fucking be shocked.
Yeah, just like the game mixtape.
Oh, we gotta talk about that game in a bit, bro. I found out some shit.
Wild.
So, wait, what happened?
I said that's wild.
All right, so the show basically follows the main character, which her name is Kit. And the way the show starts is she's basically fighting like the main villain
Wait,
of
I have
like
a
her
question.
universe.
What is the rating of this? Is this rated for adults or rated for kids?
It's kind of like, I want to say like PG-13 if you kind of think about it.
But if I don't see titties in my first 10 minutes of my fucking no, I'm kidding.
I mean, it's like literally the first episode is a beach episode. They like literally got that shit out the way.
Okay, cool. Now they get this shit out the way. It's fine.
But yeah. So the main character's Kit. She's over there fighting like the main villain of her universe and everything else like that. And hooray, she actually beats the villain. But then it turns out that like her universe starts getting destroyed and everything else like that.
Is that what it's just called, Gamerverse? Because like, if you split them up or whatnot, is game over?
Kind of, sort of. It basically, like, the whole premise is the moment like the main hero of that game universe of that game world like beats their game and beats the main villain, the universe starts getting destroyed.
Oh.
So the whole purpose of like Kit's character is that she works for this agency which hasn't been disclosed yet. But she works for this agency that the whole purpose is she's supposed to help the main villain of each universe and basically prevent the hero from actually, winning in their universe, so like their universe doesn't get destroyed and shit.
That's interesting.
But they can't Yeah, but she can't tell like the hero or the villain what they're there for.
Oh, so she's cooperating with both of them?
Pretty much.
Damn. Did they find out actually in the video game later or no?
She's helping the bad guy trying to win so that trying to beat the good guy so their universe doesn't get destroyed and shit.
Oh.
You know what that sound like to me?
What?
It's a anime or something that's similar to that.
If you say immersed in darkness, I'm leaving the fucking podcast.
What?
Nah, I'm making a joke. Go ahead.
Cause I'm thinking of anime and I haven't told brain fart. Fuck.
Yes, my job worked.
Yeah, I had told brain fart.
You're talking about it reminds you of another show or an anime.
Yeah, it reminds me of another anime that where the hero can't so where the hero can't tell so the hero doesn't know he's a hero, right?
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he knows that like they know that they're the main hero. They're trying to like basically like beat the quest and whatnot.
Yeah, so you know about this anime too?
She can't.
Probably.
No,
me, I watch my shit.
Hold on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the hero knows that they're the hero of their universe and everything else like that. They just don't know that the moment they beat the game in their universe, that the universe is going to get destroyed.
Okay, yeah, I started reading that, I think.
Like, question: are they aware of sequels, or do sequels exist, or like, are they aware of that?
That one, well, it's only the pilot episode that like exists so far, so I don't know if like there's like sequel universes or anything else like that.
Oh, okay. Wait, so they did the fucking bikini episode in the fucking plot as well?
Yeah, in the plot episode, yeah, they did it. They just got that shit out the way because like apparently like the game universe that they're going into is supposed to be like a dolphin, and I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a parody of Echo the Dolphin, but I've never played Echo the Dolphin.
I did as a kid, never understood what the fuck I was doing in that game, bro. Like I figured out how to swim and that's it. But no, go ahead.
So yeah, you have like so accompanying her is like this ball looking like backpack thing that's basically supposed to be like her walking inventory, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of has like one of those like smoker accents and whatnot. Like he kind of has like a like New York accent and whatnot, and like kind of talks with sarcasm with it. Kind of, sort of.
Mm.
And then there's also like this like purple dinosaur like named Gobble that's supposed to be called a Lernosaurus.
That's annoying, but okay.
It is funny because like the dinosaur kind of reminds me of like I forgot like what series that is. Like it's like the Bubble Bobble dinosaur thing.
Oh, are they allowed to do that?
Well, like the design is like kind of similar, but like I don't know much about Bubble Bobble other than like
Bust the move and stuff.
Yeah, bust the move and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I never looked into like the Bubble Bobble lore. So maybe I should do that one day on YouTube.
Bust the move is my shit though. That's my game.
Oh yeah, Bust the move is pretty fun. But
no, not the dancing game. You're talking about the bubble game. You pop bubbles.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Yeah,
I'm saying that for the fucking podcast.
Oh yeah, for the pod, yeah.
Yeah, because there's two games that have Bust the Move, and there's a dancing one that came out on PlayStation, and then there's the original Bust the Move.
The puzzle game, yay! But it's actually pretty funny because like this dude's over here looking like an iPad kid and shit, like looking at like videos on like how to like say your ABCs and shit.
Oh, that's adorable!
like cat, meow, good, dog, woof, good. So then there's like obviously like the villain and everything else like that. It's like this dude who kind of is obviously like this edgelord looking dude. I kind of like forgot like what his name is. And he has like two henchmen. I don't remember what the name of the robot is, but then like the woman is like, her name is Misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they're supposed to be like
I hate it here.
Apparently she's supposed their dynamic is kind of similar to, I forgot what the name of like Dr. Robotnik's like henchmen were.
From the cartoon or from the series?
Well, actually both. Like both the OG like Steve Urkel cartoon and from like what was like the Sonic one that had Sticks the Badger in it.
That's probably Sonic, not Underground, but Sad AM. Because Underground had the siblings.
Oh yes. I remember. But yeah, so they're kind of at each other's throat like at all times and everything else like that. Obviously like one is dumber than the other and shit. Like there's a particular part where like the robot guy is over there trying to like shoot down like Kit's ship and everything else like that.
Yeah.
And then like he keeps missing, and then Misinformation is over here like, oh yeah, if you try to hit the target where the target is going to be instead of where the target is at, you're going to hit the target. But she keeps like pointing at it, and then she keeps pointing at him. This shit is hilarious.
You know what's like, funny? I have to learn that through like a PS2 video game, by the way.
Which one?
BattleTech.
BattleTech sounds familiar.
Robotech.
Oh, Robotech. Oh shit.
Or
okay,
AKA Macross.
AKA
that anime.
I knew you were gonna say something.
But he doesn't like his idols not being black girls?
No, it's not that. It's like what my cousin did like a long time ago.
What did he do?
The most funniest shit in the world, yo.
I don't know what he did.
We were watching Macross. He came over. You know, I watch your hentai, bro.
I'm like, yeah, nigga, you wanna watch with us? This bitch got some big old titties. Oh shit.
Oh shit, good times.
That shit was priceless.
That shit was.
This bitch popping her fucking popping her coochie, and it's censored.
How's your cousin doing anyway?
I haven't talked to him like in a while, but he's doing okay. Like I know, like last time I talked to him, he's like doing like trucking and everything.
Yeah, I thought I was posting stuff on Facebook. I was like, oh shit.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny. Playing Mortal Kombat that night was hilarious too. But yeah.
Oh yeah, those are the good old days over there playing Mortal Kombat Deception and shit.
Or whatever. Just dying laughing.
Yeah, those are the fucking days. But so back to the show and everything else like that. Her ship gets shot down. The backpack guy basically gets separated from him. So it's just like her and like and the Learnosaurus and whatnot. They meet Flappers, but he doesn't say his name, so they don't know that he's like the main like hero and shit. And then of course like the backpack guy gets eaten up by the shark, which turns out to be like the main villain, which his name is Snappers and everything else like that.
Right.
So during the episode, when they go to like Flapper's village, like she starts getting like PTSD flashbacks of like her own village and everything else like that. So obviously, like she's still having like PTSD about like what happened to like her world and everything else like that.
I wish there were sequels, because like if your game's good, it's gonna get a sequel, unless it's like some like weird ass shit that has Sweet Baby Ink in it or something.
I mean, that would be pretty. That would be pretty interesting. I am kind of curious of how that would actually work.
Yeah, no, same.
But so the villains get to is all like at one particular point, like Flappers basically like leaves to go do quote unquote errands. It being like Kit basically thinks that he's an NPC. She doesn't think that that's like the main character or anything else like that. So Flappers do eventually run into like misinformation and like the robot dude. So they're over there like giving what is it? Giving like Flappers information on like how to beat like all the mini bosses and everything else like that to like proceed to like get the snappers and everything. Kid kind of realizes that like after like asking one of the villagers and all that, kind of realizes that she let the main character go. So obviously she has to try to figure out a way to get to the villain before Flappers actually gets there. And it's actually pretty funny because like Flappers is like this retarded talking like dolphin where he's like, well, he has a voice like this and everything else like that. I was all like, the way he speaks like sounds fucking familiar. It kind of reminds me of like the old like Eagle Raptor videos, but then it actually turns out that Eagle Raptor is one of the voices in the show. So I was like,
I heard one of the Game
it.
Grumps is one of the characters or whatnot.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, that explains everything now. So so later on, basically Flappers gets to like the main villain and everything else like that. They're over there having their showdown, and Flappers eventually win. Of course, now because Flappers won, he's over like now the universe is starting to get destroyed and everything else like that. So now they gotta escape, but because they're underwater, they need Flappers' help in order to boost them up before the whole world gets destroyed and shit.
Yeah.
So basically, long story short, they get out and everything. The villain that was the villain Snappers actually escapes with like misinformation in a robot. And then it turns out that like the ship that they were on where misinformation and them are on is like actually sucking up like the remains of like the planet and absorbing like the remains of like the planet and whatnot.
Before it gets destroyed?
Yeah, as it's getting the story. So it's like absorbing like whatever like the information of like the planet is and everything else like that. So I think that's like their entire purpose and stuff. So Flappers is over there. Obviously, he's guilty because he got his world destroyed. He was like, I thought I did everything right. And Kit was basically saying that, like, oh yeah, that's basically like how all of us are here right now because all of our worlds. What?
So remember I said I put like something similar. I saw something like that.
Yeah.
Scarlet Nexus.
Guardian Nexus?
Scarlet.
No, Scarlet Nexus.
Oh, Scarlet Nexus.
That whole premise of the game was to stop what's it called, but if you don't stop old boy, he actually like the world gets fucked. But nobody knows that.
Oh.
Looking at the images, this game does look familiar actually. Huh.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't come out not that long ago, too. Interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
All right. Yeah, I'll give that game a look. That sounds pretty interesting. So what is it? Yeah. So world gets destroyed. Flapper's over there is, obviously he's kind of sad and everything that like it's kind of his fault that his world is getting destroyed and all that. And basically that's kind of like mainly like actually before the episode ends, the main villain is basically trying to get, Snappers to basically join him and all that. But then Snappers obviously doesn't, so he gets like sliced in half and shit.
Yep.
But there's like a funny gag with like the main villain and whatnot, because he does like a lot of these hand gestures, and then like his small minions keep getting in the way of it, so they keep getting knocked out.
Bruh.
And then like another funny gag was like Kit's ship, her like itself. Because after the ship gets destroyed, like the ship starts repairing itself, but all it does is take a wrench, it starts hitting itself, and you see like all like the health bubbles like come up. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty funny. I get it. So it just spends the whole episode in the background, just hitting itself like it with a wrench, like healing itself.
Bruh.
So yeah, like it's like small like video game bits like that kind of like gives the show like life and whatnot. So I kind of enjoy it. Like so far, the show looks pretty fire.
Hit us up when it hit the fighting game episode.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that too. I was like, okay, I wonder how like the fighting game, like how fighting games work in that particular aspect. Is it like because like fighting games doesn't really have like a main character per se.
Well, no, they do. It's usually obviously the main character. Like if you think of Street Fighter, you either think of Gaio, Alex, or Ryu. Or
Yeah,
Chun-Li.
it literally depends on like which game it is. Because like, what is it? The Alpha series and technicality is Chun-Li.
Mm-hmm.
The regular Street Fighter 2 series is supposed to be Ryu. Street Fighter 3 is supposed to be Alex.
I thought it was Ken who was the hero.
Nah, Alex is technically supposed to be like the main character in Street Fighter 3 in like the Street Fighter 3 series.
Okay.
I don't remember who is supposed to be the main character in Street Fighter 4.
It was that fat nigga.
Rufus? Nah,
yes.
Not Rufus.
Did he just say fucking Rufus?
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been a death battle between Rufus and Bob.
Because they did it in Tekken.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter X Tekken, I remember that.
That looks close to that game.
Actually, on a quick side tangent with Tekken, who's ready for Yujiro?
Yo! They added my favorite rapist into Tekken. Let's go! Let's fucking go!
No.
Listen, it was either gonna be Baki, that other bald nigga, or fucking his either gonna be Baki, Jack, or fucking Yujiro. And they picked right with this one, bro.
I don't need this in my life. I'm going home.
I want to know what his fighting stance is gonna be.
Oh yeah, I wonder if is this gonna be that one pose with his like what was it called, like the devil's back or some shit?
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. The devil's back. You gonna look at it and just die.
He's just gonna stay in that like one pose that entire time.
I just want to see the interaction between fucking Yujiro and not Jun, Kazuya. I just want to see that interaction, bro.
Oh, I think everybody wants to see that interaction in Hachi, but I'm kind of curious on how my favorite dork is going to interact with him.
You're a dork? What do you mean?
Rena.
Oh.
She's just a fucking dork. Let's just be real on
Bro,
that.
she's probably gonna get rizzed up by this big ass redheaded nigga talking about, yeah, my son would definitely like you.
She literally saw Clive and thought he was a cosplayer.
I forgot about that. Which, by the way, Tifa in Street Fighter is gonna be crazy as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see my used to be favorite Final Fantasy character.
Who was the first now?
Well, I don't really have a first, right? Well, no, actually, no, I can't. I can't really say I don't have a first. Like Freya is like up there.
Damn, Freya's crazy. I would say home chick from Final Fantasy IX, and then what's her face from Final Fantasy
Freya.
fucking. Oh yeah, Freya is from 9. Right, you're right. I'm thinking of Freya. I'm thinking of another Freya, probably from like one of the older ones.
Oh yeah.
Now you know who's the best female Sid.
Female Sid.
But no, with that said, keeping this shit on video games. So I played the Telltale fucking Batman game.
I remember coming into one of the screens for one of them.
Nigga, Batman is a fucking yo, Batman's fucking cold as fuck, bro. Like the shit that you can give him for some of his lines is fucking crazy.
Fucking Batman.
I don't believe in killing, but I do believe in putting you at 1% health.
Well, 1% health and having your body broken in like 50 million different pieces.
Nigga sitting here making the fucking Pokemon low health sound from fucking Pokemon Black and White.
Niggas will end up getting beat up and end up in that same position that like Peter be in, like when he gets knocked out and be like, now talk.
Yo, I played one of the Arkham games and I kicked the nigga so hard off of something, bro. I was like, I had to pause the game, bro. Be like, niggas talk about I don't kill people, we just kick this nigga off a fucking 8-story building. That nigga dead, cuz. Like at least Spider-Man would throw like a small little mini web so they could connect to a wall or some shit. But there's still like 20 buildings up, so like they might die. But no, fucking I enjoyed season 1. I'm done with season 1 completely. But like I was trying not to let the Joker become evil along with Harvey Dent. But the Harvey Dent that I have is way much worse because like even though he didn't become Two-Face, he ended up flipping the coin anyway, which pissed me the fuck off. So you mean to tell me I supported this nigga, I've been this nigga friend, all this shit, not given everything that happened within the fucking series or whatnot? Fine, I see why he's the way he is. But to kill people just because you think you're judge, jury, and executioner is crazy as fuck.
It's fucking Harvey Dent, motherfucker. Have you not seen Two-Face?
No, I've seen Two-Face, and that's what I was trying to avoid. Like throughout the whole playthrough. Until I fucked this girl in front of his fucking face. That shit was fun.
That's why he turned out the way he did.
Nah, fam. I told this nigga to get help several times. Never got help. Ended up killing thousands.
Oh, well.
You know what? I kind of agree with Ryan Davis. That it was not worth Batman and Harvey Dent fighting over what was her name?
Selina Kyle, Catwoman?
No, Maggie Gillett.
Oh, from the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal. She is not worth fighting over. Come on.
Yeah, she's like, pussy must be fire though. Pussy must be fire.
That's some cold shit.
Like I don't understand fighting over Catwoman because I know she throws it back, bro. But like that Maggie bitch, bro, she was like, mind you, I'm talking about the character, not the actress. She was a fucking what? 6 at best.
Oh yeah.
I know motherfuckers gonna hear this and be like, this nigga's rating women.
But oh my god, Wait. Actually, while we talking about Catwoman, the Catwoman in Absolute Batman, oh my
I
god.
just saw the fucking thumbnail Catwoman of that shit, bro. I was like, oh, finally.
Somebody normal?
Yes! Everybody is probably buff as shit, fucking crazy ass physique, or fucked up in some way, shape, or form. Catwoman rolled through and she's just fucking normal.
Absolute Joker is a fool. That shit was like, yo.
I want to see Absolute Harley Quinn. I wonder if she's normal.
And the sad thing is, like, Absolute Joker isn't even like the most scariest thing out of like that whole entire thing.
Nigga, Batman, nigga.
Like Absolute Bane is like 5 times worse.
That's a whole fucking kaiju.
Batman. No, I want to see Absolute Lizard Man. I mean, Croc.
Killer Croc. Oh yeah, that nigga look terrifying. Hold on.
No, this like my boy, what's it called? Did a skit about Absolute. What's it called?
That nigga has teeth inside of teeth, my nigga. Bruh.
Yeah, is that fucked up?
Yeah, hold on.
Sounds like it.
This shit is fucking scuffed.
I'm currently making pasta right now. This is about to be delicious. With no cheese, nigga. I'm doing a no cheese diet. My bladder's gonna thank me later.
Alright, I posted it in chat.
Alright, bet. Let me get there in a second.
I'm already seeing it, so. God damn. This team is about to fucking die.
What game you're playing, Raven, while I do all this shit?
I'm playing Honkai at the moment.
Alright, let's see how this motherfucker look. You know what? This is why I love having like wireless headphones. I can walk around my house while doing the podcast. That brother's flying in the air.
Somebody.
Ooh, somebody get him out the air.
Hilarious. First I saw that shit, I was like, yo, that's just wild.
Don't let me move. Hold on. Let me move.
Oh yeah,
this.
and then Absolute Mr. Freeze is over there looking like an Eldritch Horror.
Oops. That nigga's a gaping dragon. That's crazy. That's wild. That's a gaping dragon. Hold on. I gotta redo everything. Stop streaming. Oh, it's not. This is what I hate about switching between shit. Boom, bam, bop. There we go.
Actually, now that I think about it, he do kind of look like he can be in Monster Hunter.
Nah, bro, that's a fucking what you call that shit? That's a fucking Elden Ring. I mean, Dark Souls monster type shit, bro.
Actually, I think once Absolute Batman like finishes, like I think there should be like an Absolute Batman game like in the form of like Dark Souls.
Nigga, that's gonna be. That game will be the news every goddamn day. Another kid has passed up with playing Batman. Like, oh.
But no, Catwoman was okay in that one. They kept her white. I noticed something about the Telltale games. They reuse a lot of voice actors.
Yeah, they kind of stay in their own studio when you kind of think about it. It's kind of like how Funimation used to do it back in the day, which is like why all of a sudden when Funimation got like a hold of like One Piece, Zoro started speaking like Piccolo and shit out of nowhere.
Talk about this nigga black. Which, by the way, we're gonna talk about certain anime a little bit after this. I want to have the side tangent because somehow black people were blamed.
Fuck.
This nigga is dying in this game. That's crazy. But no, where else are we at with the docket?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Catwoman's cute. Let's see. The Joker in this one is kind of weird, but I like it. I know because I watched somebody play season 2. I know fucking you can turn him into a good guy, but with like very, very fuck consequences.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Did the internet just die?
Damn. Cal, can you hear us?
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you. We can both can hear you.
What the fuck?
Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.
I mean, I can hear you guys now, but like,
Okay, cool.
shit just like died out of nowhere. I was like, did the internet die or some shit?
Dude, I looked at my box instantly when you said that shit.
Yeah, I turned my head. I was like, huh?
Like, it better not fucking die. I paid $53 for this fucking internet, bro. But no, a lot of choices in the game make sense. Like the shit with the Falcones. When you're dealing with, you know what pissed me off? Vicky Vale's character.
Wait, whose character?
Vicky Vale, a reporter.
Oh.
So they changed Vicky from being like somebody who's just in the Batman universe to a villain in this game. Spoiler alert for a 10-year-old game. Fucking basically, there's a scene where you go meet Vicky, has, I believe, Batman, and she gives you coordinates to this place or whatnot, right? Because she got an interview with Lady Arkham. And Batman's like pressing her like, hey, where the fuck is she? I know you know where she at. Give me some fucking details or whatnot, right? And Vicky, deadass, gave Batman the address to where she's gonna be at next, right? To us getting there has Batman, by the way, Vicky has both Batman and we here as Batman as well, right?
Right.
And she's talking about, and she was surprised that we were gonna be here, nigga? That's crazy. You mean to tell me you're not shocked, nigga? By the way, she almost whooped my ass in that fight, bro. I was getting kicked. But no, the way how they did the character, I sort of kind of disliked it because they did it way much more better to where, like, Lady Arkham was not related to Vicky. Because that's the only issues that I have with this. Like, because, like, if you go to places as Batman and disappear has Batman at those places, nigga, why are you shocked?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Which, by the way, what do you mean you can't please the black community?
Play as the black community?
Yeah, what do you mean you can't please the black community?
Oh yeah, that is actually like the thing you're thinking of.
The gotcha
with the grab a coochie.
The grab a coochie. You watch Ruin Lion's video, you turd. We can't be using that shit here.
Bruh.
Originally I wasn't, and then like out of nowhere he came out with it yesterday and called it that. I was like, oh shit.
Bro, that was funny as fuck though. But no. The home chick Fox Butt, she's a VTuber on Twitch. Go follow her, whatever the fuck. She linked me to a lot of the stuff that's going on with it because I was ignorant to it, right? I was figuring out why black people are being blamed for some shit, right?
Right.
And then I looked the shit up, find out it's not even all black people. Hello?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you niggas got quiet. I was waiting for y'all niggas to respond. But no, go ahead.
All right, so Gachi Akuta, I think that's how you say it. I think that's how you say the anime.
I will never be able to pronounce that shit, bro. Sorry, Japanese people. I'm terrible with Japanese stuff.
So another creator of a show is once again targeted by Western audiences and everything else like that.
Preferably white girls who has their name in their profiles.
White women liberals.
It's not white women liberals.
Oh no, it
That's
is.
the thing.
I did some fucking research, bro. It is white women who's doing this shit. Like, mind you, there are black people there.
With scepter rings. Wait, it's called scepter rings, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the one with the ring things with the nose. Yeah.
Septum nose rings.
Septum nose rings. Yeah.
I'm they them pronouns. Which, by the way, we have nothing against trans people here. We just hate those who make trans people look bad. So nothing against y'all. We just having a little bit of fun and shit, you know.
Pretty much.
I don't want anybody coming up at me talking about, you said this about trans people. Like, no, I'm not an ally. I don't want to be an ally for people who don't like us in that way, shape, or form, because whenever we bring out racism, they want to bring out like transism and stuff like that, as if like we don't matter. Because there's black people in the trans community. Everybody forgets about that.
Or use the black people's struggle for your own agendas.
Yeah! Like, our struggles doesn't matter. Like, you can change your gender, but you can't change your race, nigga. Oh, I gotta hit my fucking thing for that. That's wrong. I need some Parmesan cheese. Ooh, that nigga's flying in the air. But no, continue.
All right, well, yeah. So, long story short, so there was a few things that was basically happening within this space that eventually the mangaka artist or one of the creators actually had to delete her Twitter and everything else like that. So first there's like a character is that everybody was thinking that was transgender and everything else like that. And the creator kept saying that the character isn't transgender, but apparently there's like a person who somehow DMs like the creator to confirm that one of the characters is like trans, and we don't know how legitimate that
Did she say they were trans?
Have you ever wondered?
The creator is herself did not say that the character is trans. However, there is somebody who basically claims that they welcome back Raven, that claims that they DM'd the creator and asked the question if the character is trans, and the creator said yes in the DM. But until we officially hear the creator say that the character is trans, the character is not fucking trans.
Okay, so
and
you know what? You know how
like
to actually check this? You have them send the screenshot after you deactivate an account.
Actually, yeah, that is true.
Because if the message is still there, if the message is fake or whatnot, and this is going to be kind of difficult to do this because you can fake a Twitter account. But like given to what I've seen, she doesn't really message anybody. And I think I see that quote.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think the moment you have like a series that turns out to be like hella good, have a bunch of hella fans and everything else like that, you'll be reluctant to like answer niggas DMs too, because either one, somebody's going to try to trap you into something that you don't want to get trapped into, and two, you're just going to hear like the most deranged shit possible.
And that's another thing too. Just because you like the character doesn't mean they're the same sexuality as you. I hate this shit where people will see like a character, I look ambiguous and whatnot, and like this is why I like when the artists themselves say this character is not X, because that tells you that this character is probably this and not whatever the fuck is in your head canon, which is fucked up, right? We got niggas doing like fandoms at fucking artists and shit, thinking like the artist is gonna like cave to their thing. That's the other thing too. People need to stop attacking other cultures that they don't understand. And like fucking, because my only thing that I know about Gacha Kahana is the sexual assault scene that's in it.
Oh yeah, the one you were telling me about like a week ago and whatnot. I remember that.
Was it a week ago? Or was that like 10 podcasts ago?
I don't remember if it was in the last podcast where we were watching 13 played date date everything.
Yeah, which by the way, that game's weird. It looks fun, but like I can't play it. The mommy dummy will give me too much of her attention. Like I need to beat the game. let's get back to it.
Yeah. So, that was one of the things that was basically happening. And then another one was the graffiti artist for the show was actually doing the dance that I think the name of the character is Jobber, but he's like the one that looks like Lil Wayne.
The light skinned nigga?
Jabber.
Yeah, Jabber, yeah. So the Lil Wayne looking nigga. So yeah. He was doing his dance, but of course he doesn't have cornrows. I mean, he doesn't, not cornrows, he doesn't have dreads. So he uses like leaks instead as like the head prop. And now it's culturally, what is that shit called?
Culturally inappropriate? Cultural appropriation?
Yeah, pretty much that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What are black hairstyles?
I mean, black hairstyles will basically be, let's see, braids, cornrows.
Dreads.
Are they really though?
High top. Well, I can't even say. Yeah, actually, yeah, you could technically count a high top fade as one of them.
Dreads, wave, Jerry curl, S curl, all these other things,
Jerry
right?
curls, yeah.
So, like, who? It was the person who made dreads the only black thing. Is it Jamaicans or whatnot who made it only a black thing? Because, like, throughout my life growing up, I've seen white people with dreads. I've seen Asians with dreads. I've seen a literal fucking Filipino with dreads.
So it's considered is mainly considered a quote unquote like black hairstyle because it's one of the very few hairstyles like black people, especially like black people with like nappy hair, can actually like do correctly.
Hmm?
I wouldn't say they could do it correctly. It's still you can still fuck it up if you don't take care of it.
Cause like, well, the thing is, like, black hair genetics is completely different from everybody else's. So you can't do certain shit with your hairstyle like like everybody else can.
Anybody's hairstyle, any other ethnicity hairstyle, anyway. It's not just blacks. Like Asians have straight hair naturally, and it's not just a black thing. It's an ethnicity thing. Now they said it was offensive because he did it. Oh, it's culturally offensive because he had dreads. No, it wasn't. And black folks are not even the ones complaining.
Yeah, that's the thing too. People are blaming us for nothing. Like, mind you, there was a small group of people who probably say this. Usually, us black people don't claim those people because, like, mind you, we has a group, and I'm just assuming here, we as a group don't really give a shit as long as we enjoy the content or as long as it's funny or whatnot, right? We can tell you what's actually blackface and what's not blackface. But no, motherfuckers will see a Garnet cosplayer and automatically from Russia and automatically think they're fucking doing blackface, which is crazy as fuck, right?
I mean, but is it really too far off though? I mean, black people are also the same ones to be the first ones to quickly bitch about things too.
True, because usually the shit that we bitch about is shit like Chud the Builder. This is, by the way, it's gonna be next.
Shutterball.
They can Shutterball himself.
Keep it up, my nigga.
What the fuck? What was that? Was that a sound bit?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta fix the shit, because I barely heard that.
Fucking Vince McMahon.
But no, you gotta fix that. I barely heard that shit, bro.
Wait, how did you barely hear it, but like Raven heard it perfectly?
I don't know. Hold on.
Wait, what happened?
Because I know Vince's voice since shit. How long have I watched wrestling?
Do it again?
Oh yeah.
To this day.
Do it again. Hit your soundboard again.
Hold on.
Keep it up, my nigga.
Yeah, no, it's coming out from your mic and not from your Discord.
That's weird as shit.
Yeah, you probably have to set it every single time when you're in call or some shit. Because the way I have my setup, I have my shit set up directly to Discord. So like using Discord soundboard instead of like fucking voice mod, because voice mod sometimes switches back to whatever you're using. Because you would hear it, but not everybody else.
I've been hearing all his stuff today though. But I don't know.
But no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sensation.
Oh yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right.
but like, it's not. How come it? It's not like I say. It's not all black folks, right? It's we don't care technically. Like the thing is, we didn't care when it was a white guy playing Cleveland.
Or when fucking Ronnie Downey Jr. was playing a black Australian dude who was doing blackface.
Playing another dude, that's playing another dude. But that's besides the point.
We didn't give a fuck the shit that was happening on Blazing Saddles. Why do you think we would fucking attack an artist for having like not having black fucking voice actors in a Japanese fucking country? You know how hard it is? Or you know how hard it is to find a black person in Japan, nigga? Especially when that's not like directly from Africa, like African American, right? Fucking. But by the way, I'm thinking we should just be called Americans, not African Americans. But that's another story for another podcast. Fucking, bro, because like I heard like from reading the stage play, where a lot of the characters weren't their like actual race from the show, and they're manga, right? And that has me all like upset, saying like, why would you care? Like, mind you know how difficult it is to find a black person who's in Japan who speaks both English and Japanese perfectly. Like, unless like you're from like fucking Somali or from fucking Nigeria or some shit like that, right? You're not gonna find a African American black person that acts that fucking that's an actor and that can do the fucking role with dreads. You know, that's like finding fucking a needle in a haystack, bro. And the haystack is full of like fucking needle-looking haystacks. I mean, hey. But no, go ahead.
Yeah, so you basically have that, which also ended up with the graffiti artist actually deleting his social media as well. And then there was like another thing. Oh yeah, that's right. The one we were just talking about with the play, because for Jabber and all those characters, they basically had to get like Asian people to unfortunately do like not blackface, but you know, basically something similar, but they're not really doing blackface really.
Motherfucker, see a Chan Japanese person think he's Filipino.
Yeah, they're just yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, that is kind of true, huh?
Yeah.
But they're not gonna do that because you know.
Because Asians hate each other.
That Asian racism is a thing.
Yeah, I thought white racism was bad. Asian racism was terrible, nigga.
Oh shit.
But don't get called Japanese in China, nigga. Don't get called Korean in Japan. Don't be Filipino. Don't be Filipino and like it's in Korea, bro.
I'm dying out laughing. Somebody like basically said that like the Filipinos are just like the black version of the Asian race.
No, that's Indians for us, bro. Filipinos are the Mexicans of the Asian race.
Damn. Yeah, actually it is. That is since they got colonized by the Spanish. Yeah, it makes sense. Matter of fact, their pastry dishes are Spanish cuss words.
Oh, that's hilarious. Look at some of that puta. Like, nigga, what? No, it's a food called puta.
Damn.
Well, this is like the Scottish and how they have the term faggot has a food. We're talking about the food.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about the food. I didn't hear it that time, but oh well. That shit in my mouth and that shit instantly came on.
Oh shit.
But no man, I hate racist people on Twitter. It's just blaming us for this shit. We had nothing to do with this. And if it was black people, it's just individuals in the fucking birddom. And white women.
Liberal white women.
Why do we have to have liberal? What, you think conservative white women would see this shit and be like, "Ew, niggas, anime"? Like, I forgot. Conservative white women don't watch anime.
Depends on the conservative. No, actually, when it comes to conservative white women, it depends on the classification of said conservative white woman.
Listen, not a lot of conservative women watch anime. Look at Texas; they're not gonna have anime for decades.
Not either. The way it keep going.
What?
Oh.
I said Canada.
Canada should be fine.
Nah. I remember that thing I posted.
Oh yeah, y'all guys go back and forth with that.
So yeah, it's not American. That's why I told Kelly that it was Canada, and she was like, "Yeah, so we think this is too violent to put on national TV on during part time hours for kids. Well, then don't make your kids watch TV."
You know damn well it is not that simple. If it was really that simple, every time we have a tragedy,
but
video games wouldn't be like the scapegoat of everything.
Video games been a scapegoat of everything now. Been a scapegoat of everything for the last fucking couple of years. Sadly.
Never forget, Mortal Kombat is one of the major reasons why the ESRB exists.
Which is actually funny as shit when you think about it. That shit was so violent, they had to literally make a system for that shit. They was like, nah, bro, we gotta make a rating system. Like, all right, bro. That shit wild.
Hella wild for no reason. Well, actually, I couldn't necessarily say for no reason. I mean, looking back on like the video games now, they weren't really that bad. But I guess like from that particular standards, I guess it was. I mean, from those days standards, I guess it was.
Hey, having 50 million bones is okay. Your body explodes. You have an extra femur, extra soul, two extra set of ribs.
Yeah, a character dies like for some reason they have like 10 feet.
But no, somehow black people are going to get blamed for this.
That is insane. That is insane, yo. That is crazy. I'm sorry about that. I'm just looking at some crazy shit that's just like.
Or share it with the class and don't sound muffled when you're on your mic.
Oh. No, I was just looking at. No, I just saw another state legalize something that's fucking disgusting as fuck.
Legalize nuclear bombs?
No, something way worse.
Realize nuclear femboy bombs?
No, legalize child marriage.
Ah! No! Oh, burning! No! Seriously?
Yeah, it's legal.
Wait, which state is doing this?
It's legal in 33 states, actually.
Get away with it!
Go ahead.
Damn.
It's legal in 33 states. That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Actually, speaking of that, y'all never really answered my question.
What's up?
What's up?
So, long story short, is like basically to sum up the video, it was like what this 17-year-old got like his house broke into by like a bunch of his his teammates because he was going out with one of the teammates like little sister, which was like 15, but they're calling like the 17-year-old like a pedophile.
Huh? So the 2 year age gap
There's a 2-year age gap. The 17-year-old isn't 18 yet, but they're calling him a pedophile.
I heard about that, and that's the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. They're both not even adults yet. They both are still teenagers. This is why I believe the age of consent should be pushed up, or when you become an adult and do shit as an adult, it should be pushed up to 21 instead of like fucking being at 18, because that's when the military wants you. They want you when you're fucking young. And we need to boost that up to like 21 off the board for every fucking thing. Like,
well, it don't matter now. If the military boosts up the age to 42.
Oh, that's fine. I got a disability anyway, so I'm good. Y'all niggas might be not good.
They don't care about that no more. That shit went out the window.
Nah, Raven, don't do that. Don't do that, Raven. Don't do that. You know they don't give a fuck about people who have. They give a fuck about people with disabilities and shit like that, because if you go into the army with a disability and you don't disclose that, you're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah, you get what's it called? You can fit shit. They didn't kick Bruce out. Bruce had a tall leg messed up thing. He still.
I don't know who Bruce is.
Unless you gonna inject me with some super serum for me to become my GOAT Soldier Boy, then I don't know.
Yeah, I love Soldier Boy Squad. I love how they brought back fucking the both two actors into like that one episode where they had like fucking Seth MacFarlane in this bitch. Not Seth MacFarlane, but Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
Then they had my clone there, which is weird.
Craig Robinson.
Yeah, I hate it here. The homie was like, "Hey fam, we see. I didn't know you did movies. I'm like, I don't do movies." And they showed me that picture. I was mad as fuck. I don't even have that haircut anymore.
That's fucking insane.
Hey man, to be fair, everybody was calling me BFD the Pac-Man.
That was just me, bro.
No, funny thing is, there was more than just you that was calling me that.
Who the guy gonna have to fight? Over here taking my joke.
That shit was funny though.
Yeah, that sound wild.
Oh shit.
That sound wild as shit, yeah. Can I not track that? Okay. Oh, focus on Raven.
Oh my god. But
nah,
yeah.
They don't give a fuck that right now. That shit crazy.
So yeah, gotcha Kuta or anything else like that. I don't know, man. After this, I don't think a lot of like Japanese people really gonna like make black people anime anymore.
No, bro. It just sucks because like I haven't watched like the anime like at all. I'm probably still not gonna watch it because it's not just for me. But like I just find it as kind of just shitty where like a whole like race of people is getting like called out for like doing this when it was just fucking just losers on the fucking internet that was doing this. A lot of us Blerds and a lot of those black nerds don't watch anime and then attack people for not having X, that, and the third. Because honestly, I really think it was just the fucking LGBT community who pushed harder than quote unquote all the black people that was doing it.
Well, they are the main ones that are usually talking about representation and whatnot.
Yeah, but like, stop speaking for us though. That's easy. Like, hold on, I have a sound bit just for this. Where is this shit? I don't have it anymore. What? But no, how about these people who are speaking for us to shut the fuck up? I'm getting tired of people speaking for us. Just because we don't say anything doesn't mean we don't see the shit. If black people don't say shit about something, that means also shut the fuck up. Don't speak for us. Dead ass.
I think this too though. It wasn't like I said. It wasn't. I'm gonna have to this. Well, it's also the people who are also just got into anime in the last 5 years.
Are we really gonna talk about fucking
you're talking
tourists?
about the normies?
Yes, because this also is another issue that once again it's the issue bring up. when trying to force somebody's culture into something else. Because remember, this stuff didn't really start happening until people started trying to change people's drawing, right? And then the thing is, people say, "Oh," and you got to think about this too. Anime companies are catering to the general audience and also everybody else, like the Australians, the UK, everybody else is saying, "Go ahead and do this, make it more global for everybody else." No, the creator. This happened because anime fans also didn't gatekeep like we should have. I'm sorry to say it. As all anime fans, we should gatekeep harder.
No, I don't think.
Raven,
No, I don't think.
gatekeeping is wrong.
Hold on, shut up. But Raven, gatekeeping is wrong. You want to know why?
This is a certified hood classic.
No, but all jokes aside, gatekeeping is wrong because, like, all of us were new to anime at younger point, right? We sat there and watched anime. We had an understanding. Hell, we had probably.
I'm gonna say this. We saw anime in America because it was given to us through other means.
Yes.
At first, it wasn't gonna come to America. It was really gonna be strictly a Japanese thing. But when people found out, oh, we can make money by let's go ahead and spread it across the world, that's when it became more of a global phenomenon. But remember, in the 90s and late 80s, anime it was frowned upon. It was a niche thing that you would get into. Right?
Right.
So you look at it from that lens. Nobody really cared about what anime was doing I'm gonna say before 2020, nobody gave a fuck about anime. It was blowing up, yes.
Well, no, because in 2016 anime was blowing up like that. It's just we were getting it in like small segments, like on Netflix and shit like that, right? But until COVID dropped, fucking not really that many people gave a fuck about anime. Like, mind you, in the 2010s or whatnot, people started giving a shit about anime because the shit that was coming out, like Dragon Ball was still a thing, Naruto was still a thing, a lot of other anime was still things back then. It's just wasn't pushed as hard until COVID dropped and everybody started watching it, and that's when we start getting like weird ass tours talking about, oh, this is weird, this is that. I hope nobody watches this because this is all anime is. But even go ahead.
I would say it started like a little earlier than that because you also got to remember we started slowly seeing anime come into like meme culture too.
Yeah.
So I want to say like that also is like kind of it is also kind of like the starting catalyst, if it makes sense, and then like the end result was everything that happened after COVID or during COVID.
Yeah, but like, mind you, what pisses me off that like, mind you, if we gotta look at this in a normal kind of way, right? Or normally we get into an anime like Seven Deadly Sins, we'll see all the weird shit that goes on there and be turned off from anime because of what they show, right? But also they would have the assumption that everybody probably watched this show at one point in time and actually liked this show, which is not true. There's so much anime out there that you could fucking watch. Like, mind you, watch whatever the fuck you want. Don't let people push you into what anime that they like. For people who want to get into anime, right? And people who suggest an anime, always ask what are they into, and don't give them like shit like Naruto or One Piece or some shit because One Piece doesn't respect fucking people's time, and two, One Piece is a fucking shonen. It's just another fucking underdog anime, right? And Raven, I know you was like, no, that's not it. No, it is. It's an underdog anime because this nigga always struggles.
What are you talking about? I Calvin know that.
Motherfuckers will always start struggling against the fight until some power gets pulled out of his fucking ass. We've seen this with a shit ton of shonen, right? That's besides the point. Fucking, I believe shit shouldn't be gatekeep because if you really want to like suggest a show, don't suggest them any like weirdo shit, or like if they really ask for a suggestion, I'll just go straight to like all the mature shit because I know most of the people who are normies are fucking adults, right? So we give them some adult shit. I'm not gonna suggest a motherfucker High School DxD. Like, the fuck you mean, bro?
Oh yeah, of course not.
Even though that shit's really actually really fucking funny in English dub, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Like fucking.
It has like
ahead.
a very good power system. It's just like disrupted by all the horny.
Yeah, like fucking. We as anime fans understand which anime is not good for everybody, right? But if you still suggest that anime, that means you're not a good anime fan. If that make any sense.
Okay, that can go two ways.
Go ahead.
Because you can still be a good anime fan, right? But like you said, you have to ask and find out what do they care about, right? What is your favorite type of genre, right? Say, let's get an example. All right, let's say, all right, they into. Trying to think what's going.
Go ahead, keep going.
They into sci-fi, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can recommend Steins Gate, right? I could recommend Plastic Memories.
Okay.
I could recommend a few other. Even if they're into what's that other one? It's another good sci-fi one that I watched, and I cannot remember the name of it.
Outlaw Star.
There we go.
I would say Trigun, but
yeah, Trigun's a good one.
Yeah,
too.
Trigun too.
But things like that, right? That's fine. But just don't like when they because the thing is once you try to get a name in anime, they have to try to understand the culture because they got to try to apply our culture to an anime.
Yeah.
Which always happens, and that always does not end up good.
Which, by the way, it's only like people who barely watch anime or older folks who don't watch anime would see this shit and thinks this is all just porn. Which that pisses me off too, bro. And it's fucked up too because anime does not help us with that shit. Because like we could be sitting here watching fucking what's that fucking anime with the fucking psychological horror and girls and shit like that. What is that? Chaos. Something chaos. What is it called? What is it called? Is it Chaos Heart?
What, the Chaos Head?
Yeah, Chaos Head. You should just make Chaos Head, and people will see that as weird because of the sexual themes that goes on in there. Like, mind you, a lot of anime is geared towards people who are either in high school or young adults, right? Like, that's why I don't suggest people should watch Index because that's a high school anime. That doesn't have to do anything with adults. I'd rather suggest something like Monster, which is more adult, or something like Ghost in the Shell. And like, mind you, I'm not an old head. I would suggest some new shit too, like fucking the newest Trigun that just came out, right? That shit's fun as fuck.
Hit him with that apple seed. You want to talk about old head?
Nah, that's not old head, bro. You gotta hit him with that Wicked City, nigga. You gotta hit them up with Dirty Player Flash, nigga.
Let's go.
You wanna go deeper into this shit? Gunsmith Cats, 1990 fucking 2.
I'm about to say that too.
Fucking, that's why I miss fucking, and mind you, this is the old head of me talking. I miss a lot of these older anime because you can suggest this shit and be just fine. It has gun, sex, and violence just like any other fucking movie, right? Back in like the 80s or 90s. But,
well, I mean, in technicality, you can just basically, suggest like the old school Ghost in the Shell movie because that's basically where the Matrix got most of their shit from.
Yeah, which is sad, by the way.
Yeah, but once again, this is like we're talking about it. It's like certain things and certain so and people don't realize that it's just it's always this, it's always that. No, it's not always that. But games don't sometimes make it better either. So,
I mean, I was able to. Oh, continue.
But like I said, games don't make it help either sometimes. So it's just what it is.
No, that's besides video games, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
But like, you know which one I would actually recommend too? That you can actually still get into even as an adult?
What?
Dr. Stone.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I haven't seen Dr. Stone, but I know like bits and pieces of it. I can kind of see it.
You can make your that's just educational as a motherfucker. It's sci-fi like a mother where you can actually learn shit from that. But it's like, but you could also do like that's a good one. Like just like you can do Kaiju number 8.
I still haven't seen that one yet.
I'm just disappointed in that shit. like I said, it's certain things you can really recommend people, and people just won't. They just won't get it, and until you actually tell them about it. And it's certain anime that, like, you can do Ego Proxy as well. I forgot I told about you.
Yeah, Equal Proxy was a
Proxy.
trip. But no, we're still on Gachikon,
I
Gachikatana, right?
mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, I said Gachikatana. That's not the name.
that's Katana's crazy word.
But I'm just gonna say this though. It's to the point of where we have to stop trying to force our culture. Over the last year, it has been a major change in the anime scene. It has. It has been a major change, and like I said, you take 10 years back from now, shit wasn't like this.
Yeah.
Once COVID hit, everybody got stuck inside the house and got bored of shit, and just like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this.
Well,
People
it
always
was
say,
going to be bound to happen anyway because how popular anime became before COVID. Because, like, look how we have Anime Expo out here, right? Every year in Anime Expo is always it's always 100,000 more people more getting into anime and coming to these conventions than ever, right? Now imagine anime fans, especially when you put on outlets like fucking HBO, outlets like fucking Hulu, outlets like fucking Amazon and fucking Netflix. Yes, thank you. Netflix and especially fucking YouTube. Like, mind you, a lot of us here, we did this whole shit. We had to watch like fucking Naruto or any other anime in parts on YouTube, right? Because at the time we didn't have these websites at the time until Crunchyroll came up, until Kiss Anime came up, until all these other anime sites came up.
Well, Crunchyroll is actually good. Let's be honest here.
When Crunchyroll was a pirated website, yes, but now they're trash. We're not gonna give them any time of the fucking day. Like when they were a free website, they had a better community, they had better fucking options and shit like that. And a lot of their shit, who was in the typecast and subbing and stuff like that, was out there for everybody. It might take 3 days or so to get the anime out there or whatnot, but we still got it anyway.
Yeah.
But now we're getting like safe mode fucking whatchamacall that shit? Crunchyroll with them removing interspecies reviews completely because of the shit that was on there, right? And this is how you can tell that Crunchyroll, whoever owns Crunchyroll, never watched anime or never like read the manga or did anything like that to have this shit on their website to be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have something like this on the website, right? But it is what it is.
Well, it's Sony who owns Crunchyroll.
They have Akisora on Crunchyroll anyway. It is what it is.
But like I said, it's Sony who owns Crunchyroll, and that's the issue, right? That's where it lies. Sony has gotten to the point where they're trying to monopolize every bit of anime and everything, along with High Dive and stuff like that. High Dive got bought out.
I thought Sony was doing stuff in Shonen Jump, and that's why we got like fucking Deku pushed like extremely hard.
No. So the thing is, once Funimation folded.
Oh, I forgot about Funimation. Company, my bad.
Yeah. Funimation folded, so did Geneon, and that's what's causing the issues right now. Once Geneon folded, that was pretty much it. It was just like, it was really nothing to stop Sony from going ahead and buying up every other, like, pretty much anime outlet or hitting people a cease and desist.
So basically, they're the WWE of the anime industry.
Pretty much, yes. They have gotten to that point where they have become, yes, pretty much, yeah. They have became the WWE, basically. They were like, well, we want this, we want that, and you can't do shit about it. And everybody was like, well, that's why High Dive was like, well, we got to bow down to somebody. And that's what kind of happened, like low key, and it's kind of sad.
Let's not get away from the tourist too far. Because
no, I'm not. But the thing is, it's like, and like I said, yes, anime did blow up. Yes, 100,000 people at Anime Expo every year as it progressed, right? But we knew anime was already big. But the thing is, remember, anime conventions were also getting closed down at the same time. So where would everybody go for their fix of anime if there was no other conventions really that could support themselves? Because the anime convention I used to go to in New Orleans, MechaCon, that's shut down.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you gotta look at it. So it's only a few. Like I had
But you're in
100,000 people
The
last year.
South hates progress. I hate it here, bro.
So 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 hold on. So Atlanta, we had AWA. Remember, I went to AWA last year.
Yeah.
Anime Week in Atlanta. That's the second biggest convention after Anime Expo, besides Comic Con.
Yeah.
So it's really only like 3 major conventions and then some smaller ones here and there, like WasabiCon. But WasabiCon's having issues where they just refund over 100,000 people their money back because they can't support themselves.
Damn.
So and that's why I'm saying you have to look at it from that lens. It's because they was like, well, we can't have this because of this, right? And it's the thing. As I said, it's not everybody, but it's the core people who joined in the last 5 years. But once again, like you said, don't gatekeep it. Okay, that's fine, but we should gatekeep lightly.
No, I believe. To stop the whole. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: if you're really gonna get into it, show that you're really interested and not just in it because your friend told you about it, and then you was like, okay, fine.
Then tell you go watch Baku no Pico.
Oh my god.
Damn, I just thought about our old friend. But yeah, but still, if you're really interested in it, you should show the interest yourself. That's all I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the issue lies. Once again, you said yourself, we stood home for 2 years. Nothing
4
to
years.
do.
We can't say 2. Maybe out there on
Nothing.
your end, it was 4 years over here, bro. We had an extra 2 years.
So it was 2 years, 2 to 4 years of people just staying at home instead of actually, okay, I'm gonna watch this because it's nothing else to do, or the other stuff that was going on during COVID that was also on the rise. But we're not gonna go into that.
Yeah.
It's just you have to look at it from that lens. And when I mean like we should have gatekeeped lightly or a little bit more, just to say, hey, are you really interested in it? But we can't do that because anime was really, once again, Americans won't adapt to Japanese culture.
No, and I hate that because like we try to force our culture onto a culture that like don't need our culture to be pushed on. They have their own culture and we have our own culture, right? So like fucking why are we pushing our own culture onto somebody else as if that's the way I should be? Like mind you, if Japanese people still want to use the term Futamari, then go ahead. And by the way, that's another thing too. Futamari is not even a fucking anti-trans slur. And that's what pisses me off about a lot of this shit, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember the first person who told me that was trans talking about, oh, our transness is not fucking sexual. It's not fucking sexual in that way. Stop sexualizing us, right? But the most shit that I've been seeing from trans people, and this is not the majority of trans people. This is seeing what from media and the shit that I've seen online and offline. Yes, offline. It's mostly just them expressing their sexuality. So like, what the fuck do you mean? And mind you, I'm not gonna call no trans person a Futamari. Like fucking that's kind of weird. But now they changed the definition on Wikipedia, and I'm mad.
So, but the thing is this: it's the fact that you like, okay,
Mic on.
and I'm gonna end it on this. Once again, we gotta stop. You always said we gotta stop forcing our culture onto theirs, right? And the director of Neon Genesis said it best. Anime is for Japan. You guys have to adapt. But guess who was like, nope, we gotta go ahead and make it for everybody. Mappa folded, Kyo Annie folded, but you gotta also realize people not realizing this also with another big thing going on is that China has bought into these anime companies.
And Saudi Arabia too.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
So they're trying to force their type of culture onto theirs once again. and it's not going to be a good mixture because Japan doesn't want their culture there. Yeah, they want the money. Yes, money is always a good thing, but it's always not going to help the situation. So it's just going to make it worse.
Yeah, fam. For me, I'll just say like if you have a friend who's never been into anime, guide him into the stuff that won't make him like discourage anime and stuff like that. Because there is weird shit, and it's fucked up. Because like anime doesn't help us with this. There is weird shit that goes on in anime, right? But the majority of people who watch anime is not watching that shit. It's only for gooners like me and stuff like that, right? And we have to keep that in mind that anime is not for everybody. And this is one of the cases. Now, me, I'm that kind of person who's not gonna just like gatekeep. I'm actually gonna like suggest some actually good shit so they won't be exposed to all the degen shit that we have. But also, it is way too difficult to do that, especially how like people are with the internet. Mind you, with Gacha Kahana and stuff like that, I believe that was just like people who are like just became like adults and got social media for the first time, right? Who are attacking like a lot of these people. Most of the shit that I've seen who's anti this anime is from TikTok, right? And yes, it's actually from TikTok. I just feel that like you shouldn't blame a whole community where it's just Twitter and people that are on Twitter only who's getting upset like this. Real anime fans won't give a fuck about a character's trans, black, or whatever the fuck. Like, mind you, we did claim Piccolo, right? We claimed Piccolo, right? Piccolo is honorary black, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was a baby father, and, you know, a lot of people can relate to that. He was Gohan's dad at one point.
Damn.
But to sit here and go after a mangaka artist just because he didn't add a character, make a character trans, or didn't make a character black, or the mangaka share something that her friend did, y'all niggas who complaining are fucking retarded, and I hope to God something bad happens to y'all. Because that's fucked up. Because now they're attacking us for no fucking reason, bro.
Well,
like whenever something's racist, everybody look at black people will be like, "Oh man, you know, look at this racist thing. Black people react, hurry." And then there's people who speak for us. That what pisses me off. The people who speak for us.
The thing is, like, but the thing about attacking mangaka has been going on for the last 5 years. Remember, everybody bitched and whined about the ending of Attack on Titan and sending death threats.
Oh yeah, or like how fucking I don't know, because that goes in a good way too, because of the whole metamorphosis shit. But that's just Dojin though. They can do whatever the fuck they want in the Dojin. And that's another thing too. If a mangaka artist be like, hey, don't make your own OCs for our world or whatnot, fine. That's cool. Respect that. Nobody has fucking respect online. This is why I hope the whole ID identification shit is social media. So a lot of these motherfuckers shut the fuck up. Listen, I hate it too. But to get these racist fucks off our fucking backs, put ID registration on fucking Twitter, bro, and see what happens.
That won't stop it. Sadly. But our data gets stolen? Yeah, that's gonna happen every day at that point.
Data is gonna get stolen fucking regardless. I don't give a fuck what platform you are. Bro, I bet you our shit got stolen and fucking put out there and shit like that, and we won't even fucking know it.
Fuck.
But no. Do you want to continue on this topic, Alicorn? It's on you.
No, I think we said everything.
All right, bet. You want to talk about fucking Sean Head? Did you watch the stream with Smug Aura?
Oh, with one of my Oshis. I saw like some of it.
What the fuck is an
Oshi? Wait, what's like the direct? What's like the
Oshi no Ko?
No. We're talking about Oshis in the terms of VTubers.
In terms of VTubers? What was my girl name for what's it called?
Community and the Oshi is your favorite virtual YouTuber. The term originates from Japanese idol culture. Literally translates to push or to support. Your Oshi
is the
VTuber
Oshi.
you support. Your Your Oshi is the VTuber you support, cheer for, watch most frequently, and want to see succeed.
I want to have Oshis. I mean, I want to be somebody's Oshi. I want to have a fandom where they call me their Oshi. I'm mad now. How come all these VTubers get all this shit, but I don't? I want to be that entitled dude who want to get everything without little to no work.
Cause you're a male. No, I'm just playing.
Nigga. I hate to break it to you, man, but I actually got true, bro. Damn.
You know what I have to do to be somebody's Oshi? I have to make my character white and sexy.
White and sexy is crazy work.
No, it will work. Trust me. If it worked for Sakuna and all those fuck boys, it should work for me.
Nah, I think I work for you, bro.
Make my character a Shoto character. Use the same voice too.
You gotta be a gangster. And first of all, you gotta be a gangster heavily, and that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Wow. Heavily doesn't even do fucking VTubing shit. He just does fucking PNG tube.
But that's the point.
I mean, it's just gonna come full circle to them figuring out you're black because you're gonna accidentally say like the word nigga, and then everybody's gonna be like, listen to this white dude say like the word nigga, and then you just gonna have to do a face reveal like, nigga, I'm black.
on stream. Do some KG shit, bro.
Black Manta is black?
This nigga buying shrooms early? I don't think he's black. But no. So basically, how this started was it started like a couple of weeks ago, beginning of this month, of people having their fucking say so about a video game that they're not gonna play, and calling those people who play those video games fucking creeps and losers and all this shit, right? And so Shonehead being a mom, she fucking, and mind you, Hassan Piker was the worst one who said this shit because everybody's just going off of him, saying like, oh, this game's for loser pedos, and if you want to be a parent, you're weird. You should experience stuff that you experience and not experience stuff that you don't experience, right? Which is weird because like that means you're unable to have new experiences given by Hassan's Piker fucking logic, right?
I thought he said that this was just for like people who are never going to experience pussy. I thought that's what it was.
No, you're right. I was paraphrasing. Fucking Shoe on the Head was like, that's weird to say, Mike. She surely had a clip, right? Of this dude saying it because she clipped a lot of other people too. And so Hassan saw all that and started fucking roasting the fuck out of Shoe on the Head. Didn't go against her argument, didn't give like no debate, didn't give like no context of why he said that. No, just attack our best golf milf that we have on YouTube, right? Mind you, I'm not a fan of Shoe on Head like that. I don't even like that the fact she was friends with Charlie Kirk. And I don't like that nigga. That nigga was dead ass like civil rights was not for black people. It was a mistake and all that other shit. But that's another podcast for the future. So after that, he got baby rage bad at fucking Shoe on Head. Hassan Piker got baby rage bad at Shoe on Head, and she got wind of this, waited for a week, and then did a collab with a VTuber. And so them two are just sitting there just roasting the fuck out of this loser, which is funny as fuck, bro. You brought a VTuber into your community who fucks with like people like Gundam and shit like that into your community, and fucking her ratings went up tenfold, bro.
I pour honey on my notification call for it. Nigga, Paul. Matter of fact.
Oh, no. No, I think. Oh, I do have. So it was this one I meant.
Here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
I gotta start using that more. But no, so basically they end up double teaming on Hassan, saying like how much of a loser he is and all this other shit, because it's true. A lot of these people who say this shit about stuff they don't understand are basically just losers because you want to get that viral clip to piss everybody off, because that would give you like fucking what you call that shit, fucking traction onto your videos, right? That would get your shit clipped. That would get people baby rage mad and just hate you even more, right? Even if they don't know you. Like, mind you, I already think Hassan Piker is already a piece of shit person. I don't know this nigga, right? But given to what streams I've seen, given to what clips I've seen, given to what he's been saying about X, this, that, and the third, this nigga's probably not a likable person. He probably, like Loki, I think he probably just says this shit to get interactions from people outside of his community.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, mind you, being a gamer and all, I think it's cool that we have a game. And mind you, that's another thing too. At the time, and I said this like during the Pragmata bit. At the time, fucking a lot of people want to experience be a parent and want to become a parent because of this game. If a game does that to you, then fucking it must be a good game, right? It's not like how mixtape is, right? Where you just press nothing for 3 hours. Which, by the way, that's gonna become a movie. By the way,
I mean, I was to say that's kind of more like an interactive movie from the description I've seen.
yeah, we were doing this shit since Final Destination with the interactive movie shit. We don't need to be doing this with video games. Like, mind you, you can say about the Telltale games, but at least that actually has gameplay. And a fail state too. You can't fail a mixtape. That's why I hate about these video games where you can't lose that and it just keeps going. Like, mind you, with Until Dawn and shit like Become Human Detroit or Detroit Become Human. Those shits are funny because if you miss the prop or whatnot, you just end up getting a game over for that character. You can't use that character at all. And mixtape, put the controller down and leave. You can go wash dishes, go take a shit. Just listen to the game go on while a character's having a seizure in the seat. But that's besides the point. I didn't think Sean Head would trigger Hassan this much till he's yelling at his chat about it. That's just crazy. What you guys think?
One thing is this,
Mic off.
and I'm gonna say this:
Mic on.
the game has the right to exist, and like I said, if it makes you feel that type of way, and remember, games are meant to make you feel, right?
Yeah, because it's stories.
Yeah.
Unless you're a ball and gun nigga.
Yeah. But worlds that exist outside of once again, if you can't tell fiction from reality, there's something wrong with you. That's I'm gonna leave it at that. Because we're getting a lot of that, and it's really becoming an issue, more so than anything.
Yeah, it gets kind of annoying being a gamer and get classified as this, that, and the third, even though I don't do those kind of things. That's what really sucks, especially from people from the outside looking in, who gets like the wrong idea because they don't do their due diligence or research to see that it's not everybody in the community and it's just these few. Like, mind you, even though I know Asmode Gold or Asman Gold or Asman Mold, sorry, is a World of Warcraft player. I don't think every single World of Warcraft player is this stinky, don't have good opinions, and don't know how to brush their teeth and shit like that, or take baths or keep their house dirty. No, I'm a Warcraft player, right? My house is moderately clean, even though I have dishes in the sink right now that I should have washed last night, which is fucked, right? Always wash your dishes.
No, and I get that, and it's like, but you gotta think about it too. It's not. Once again, you cannot judge a book by a cover.
No, you definitely just doesn't go by its cover because that shit stinks. That nigga smells. I know that nigga stinks, bro. Ain't no way you're gonna live inside a hoarder house playing World of Warcraft with all those cups of soda that you got from fast food behind you, nigga. You know that nigga pissed in those cups.
God damn.
But that's besides the fucking point. What do you think, Alicorn?
He was over there hitting that. Get the bin gay.
That's crazy.
We gotta go kill the cows, Cal.
We lost him. We lost Alicorn Lion, guys. He's not here. Oh, she's actually not here. You there? No, he left to go take a shit.
No, I think he'll be right back. But I'm gonna go on a little deep on that because once again, it's becoming an issue. It really is. People are forgetting what games really offer, and it's more so of being the escape.
Yeah.
Just for a few hours, even that, and it's people be like, and what kills me is that people always want to classify gamers as if, oh, you're a kid and stuff like. No, like the thing that gets me is when I see couples or whatever And I have friends who talk about this all the time, and they have a significant other, right? And the significant other complains that they play the game. Well, to them, you rather them be out in the streets doing hood shit?
Well, okay, so this is the thing that always that I noticed that happens in black culture or whatnot, right?
And I get,
When a woman would feel, especially those kind of women wants attention, would feel that a video game's taking more of your attention than her because she feels that she should be the one that's being your attention or whatnot, right?
yeah, I
If
get that.
if your significant other gets upset because you're spending more time in the game than with them, they should come to you while you're playing the game so you can spend time with each other, right? That might get them to turn off the game or whatnot, right? But a lot of people go through shit in real life to have them to fucking play those kind of video games. Because mind you, I don't see video games have to escape or anything because of how the older generation view video games. Like they do video games as, oh, since like it's a video game, it's just for kids. That means they do nothing, right? Until they see that people are getting money and going to tournaments for this kind of shit, and that's what irks me, right? Because I used to actually go to tournaments doing locals and shit with Halo and stuff, right? And other first-person shooters games, right? Until, but like the family who I was with and my foster and like people in my foster family didn't see those as something you can make money off of, right? And I could have been good or whatnot, right? Like given my learning disability and everything. But like, I'm not here to point the fingers or anything. It's more just me than other people. But like, to see it just has that, then more has that, and not seen as more has that is I feel is kind of weird because of what it is nowadays. Like motherfuckers is winning millions of dollars just by doing that thing or whatnot. Streamers are getting like fucking millions of dollars just by doing like one thing in a video game, and then they do the whole pipeline of becoming racist.
Is it?
Oh, you're back.
Mm.
But no, what's your thoughts on people being losers online, Alicorn?
People being losers online.
Nah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sound fight shit.
Oh yeah. So first off, fuck his bitch in the clicky claim.
Wow.
No,
He doesn't even have any bitches. I don't think so. I don't think Hassan Piker actually has like a significant other.
Oh, you're right. He's not the one that was going through like the divorce and everything else like that. Okay, that is kind of correct.
I think we're talking about DSP.
I think,
or Low Tier God, or one of the two.
yeah, it's all the same shit at the end of the day.
Yeah, let's go.
But no, so first off, to make the assumption that like he's like this cool guy who's over there thinking that everybody is like fucking incels or some shit like that, for over there playing Pragmata is stupid as fuck. I'm not even gonna hold you on it. Like and then at the same time, over there making that like wild ass assumption that niggas who are playing this game who wants to become a father is like people who don't get no play at all.
Or just that ass call them
like,
pedophiles.
Yeah, or calling them fucking pedals too. And I'm all like, brother, nobody's over here saying that they want to do relations to that robotic girl. No.
Right?
People want
Like
to protect
mind you,
her.
if there is a small few that want to do this, but we don't see them. Like dead ass, we don't see them.
We're talking about 13. We're talking about 13 people. Come on, bro.
Less than that. It's probably like 6 niggas. You know, I'm shocked that the fucking image porn site that I go to don't have any like. Probably because I have it blocked. I haven't seen it, but like I haven't seen any artwork of Dad in like weird situations. Like it's always her being like fucking adorable and cute and shit, which should stay like that. Her and Anya. Those two little girls need to be protected.
Facts. And then isn't there like another little girl like in the new Resident Evil? Because I remember somebody did do like a crossover picture with like.
You mean the white haired girl?
Yeah, I think so. Because
Yeah,
there was like a crossover pic with like her and the home chick from Pragmata.
Yeah, the one that I've seen was the Dragon Maid chick, the short stack Loli, I guess. Anya and Jeff the Shark, which I have that picture. That's just so adorable.
Jeff the Shark.
Which, by the way, I gotta play the new champion. I gotta see how that motherfucker works. I heard my nigga Cyclops is getting in.
Devil Dinosaur?
Yes.
Oh, which also that was another issue because like the whole what was Home Chick's name like
Moon Girl?
Moon Girl or something like that. Because people wanted her in the game too, and then everybody was all like, well, they gotta age her up just like they did Penny.
You know what? Sure, do that. But like, it's gonna be weird though, because I was weirded out when Penny was here. I was like, ain't Penny like a kid? And then I read her bio. She's like 22 in this. But about ages, what are the 3 albums of Icy Ass?
Oh, brother.
Let's go.
First off, I'm gonna play this real. I mean, I'm not even gonna hold. Let's just play it.
We have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem.
Is that from West Side Gun?
yeah, that actual clip is like where he got the sample from.
That's crazy.
Where Conductor Williams got the sample from. I was like, oh shit. Also, I'm kind of mad that what was Home Dude's name? His name is like Waze Buff something. Anyway, it's like this YouTube guy who talks about like random videos and whatnot, and he like actually mentioned that one as like one of the mysterious videos, but he didn't mention that video was also where Conductor Williams got his producer tag from. But anyway, so as you know, Drake came out with not 1, not 2, but 3 fucking albums
at the same time.
And they were at the same time.
Ew.
And they were all ass cheeks.
Are we saying the ass cheeks because of the beef that he had with Kendrick Lamar? Or are we just saying the ass cheeks just in general?
I mean, like some of that is like kind of part of it because he's still kind of pissed about it, and like there's a few songs about him being pissed about it too. But nah, for the most part, especially the other 2 that isn't Iceman, like brother, that shit is like double uranium like dumpster juice.
Damn, not baby dumpster juice with uranium in his side. That's crazy.
I'm not even like joking about that shit either. Like it's legit.
Does he still fucking
horrible.
Does he still fucking beat switch? Cause beat switching, that's what I hate about
yes.
Drake. He does too many beat switches. He needs to stop that shit. When I first heard first person shooter, I thought like the first beginning of it was a hard ass bar, but when he did the switch, bro, that's when I just turned the song off.
Yeah, like he does that hella often, and that's kind of sort of what like doesn't make like the songs that good, to be honest. Because it's like you have like this one good ass beat, and then you just like transition, and like the beat isn't like that good either.
I hope it's not every fucking song that he does that beat switch shit. Like, does the beat actually transition into another song or like what not? Because that's the only time we should beat switch.
No, it doesn't. It's like midway through like that same song.
I hate it here.
Okay, so first off, the funniest thing about Iceman was right before this album came out, somebody basically I forgot who it was on Twitter, but they were like, there's a 50% chance that he's going to rhyme Nice Man with Iceman. And guess
nobody was
what
on
happened?
Polybets and did this?
Huh?
And nobody was on Polybets and made a bet on this? I would have definitely made a bet on that shit. I would have made millions.
And guess what happened?
What, he actually did the shit?
This man was a nice man. Now
I hate it here. I hate it. I hate this nigga, cuz I barely listen to this nigga shit, and I hate it, bro. This nigga's trying to Lil Wayne his career right now, bro. That's crazy.
Oh shit. So, all right, going through Iceman, first off, a lot of these songs names just kind of sounds like a pissed off like high school white girl, right? Like especially like a majority of like the songs that are supposed to be like his quote unquote response disses. So you have like Make Them Cry, Make Them Pay, um, Make Them Know, which I'm fucking mad at Make Them Know because he had Conductor Williams on the beat and he fucking wasted him. No, wait, no, that's Firm Friends that had Conductor Williams. But still, he had Conductor Williams on the beat and he over there wasted it again. Fucking mad at that. See, honestly, yeah, I think at this particular point, West Side Gun should just gatekeep like Conductor Williams, but whatever. Anyway.
No, don't do that. We shouldn't gatekeep our beat makers. That's why we don't have Kenny Beats and fucking Ludacris on the track yet. Which, by the way, you heard Ludacris' new song?
Oh yeah, the one that you posted.
Yeah,
that's straight up like 2004 Ludacris all
hell
over
yeah,
again.
I was happy
like,
as fuck. I'm seeing VFX and fucking music videos again. I'm like, yay. But no, continue.
All right, so yeah, like basically, I would say out of all the songs no, actually, if you think about it, like all the songs from all the three of the albums, this is like listen to them straight up all together is like almost 3 hours. So out of these 3 hours, there was like maybe 7 or 8 songs that was actually pretty good out of that entire thing, out of all of them discographies and everything else like that. Like for a prime example, I'll give him credit for the song Shebang in National Treasures. I think those songs.
If you give him credit, people are gonna be like, "This nigga's a fucking a Drake fan." Did you not watch Ace Bane's new video?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I skipped through 5 songs and then skipped the last part, then skipped the middle ones.
That nigga played 2 seconds of a song was like complete another ass cheeks.
But no, go ahead.
And you already, it's like I already said this multiple times on the podcast. Drake is the greatest hit and miss rapper of all time. Let's just be real on that. That nigga never had like a straight up like this album was like a 100% banger type ordeal. That shit was always
this nigga spitting facts, huh?
It's all like this shit.
This is a certified hood classic.
That shit was like, if he comes out with like 13 songs out of the album, like maybe 4 of them are pretty good. It'll like hella bangers, and then everything else is like complete trash. Like for a prime example, I think Drake is very good at making it's like track number 1 songs, right? Yeah. I think he's really good at doing that. Make 'Em Cry is also a pretty good example, even though it's now tarnished, because one of the things that happened in his song is he basically talked about how his father was battling cancer. And I was like, even though I don't like this nigga Drake, I think it's still pretty fucked up that his father is going through cancer and everything else like that. But then it turned.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, but then it turns out that the father came out and said that he hasn't been battling cancer for a while now.
Oh wait, so he didn't die?
Nah.
So he lied about his father having cancer. Oh no, you know what I think it is? I don't think he lied. I think he just like said the shit, but he already finished like battling cancer after the fact. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, yeah, there was a point where his father was battling cancer, but it's been so long since he hasn't been battling cancer that there's no reason he should have brought that up in the first place.
So basically, he battled cancer, like the cancer's already out of his body, I'm assuming, and he's just chilling.
Yeah.
That sounds weird to do because like he did say like his dad has cancer, or he didn't say his dad had or beat cancer or anything. He just was like, nah, my nigga daddy got cancer. He about to die and all this other shit, right?
Right. Yeah, like he's like his dad is battling cancer right now. That's basically how he said
Bro,
it.
I know this is gonna be highly disrespectful what I'm about to say because I'm not a part of the music industry in any way, shape, or form. But I think Drake is an industry plant, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh yeah, he's definitely industry plant. Like
Drake fans are gonna be mad as fuck me saying this. Like I have no game in the music industry in any way whatsoever, but I'm doing a DJ academics right now. Go ahead.
Let's see, if I was to go through like the actual thing right now, where is it? Damn, where's the fucking bar? Oh, there, yeah, there we go. He said, niggas want me all bent out of shape, rattled and shaken. My dad got cancer right now. We battling stages. Trust me when I say there's plenty of things I'd rather be facing.
And this was years after his dad battled cancer.
I mean, that's what he's saying on the song though, but like by the time this song came out, like the cancer was long gone.
Oh shit. Okay, and that's kind of iffy because like you could say he did it to like fucking not reveal that he had cancer, but like has that used it for the bar and everything, and a lot of people took that like in a weird way. I'm taking it as a weird way too, but like at the same time, fucking I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one, bro. Because like people could use a lot of bars to mean something else and totally different just to have a bar. Am I feedbacking?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay, I'm not feedbacking. Cool, cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see. So according to the Billboard thing, continue without the same fucking ads. Anyway, well, basically it says Drake's dad says he no longer has cancer after Drake's diagnosis revealed on Iceman. That was a while back.
Okay. Yeah, no. You know what's probably what happened is everybody think he has cancer now, even though he already beat it, and like fucking the bar, nobody interpreted the bar that way.
Right, that makes sense.
I'm feedbacking from Raven. Raven, are you there, bro? Raven's not here. That's crazy. Go ahead.
So either he's off the mic and the mic is too close to the thing,
He's on his
or
phone.
I don't know. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
He probably gonna go take a shit.
Since he ain't answering that kind of makes sense. I'm
He
not
probably
even
just
gonna
getting
hold
mad
you
shit
on.
talking about power of fucking anime. I'm gonna start yelling out power moves while taking a shit.
Power moves while taking the shit is crazy
I'm like,
work.
Delaware squish. California push. But nah, fam. Damn, that's crazy.
But so let's see. Continuing with the actually, I'll post the thing on while I talk about this. So continuing with the album, of course, like a majority of it is just nothing but like a bunch of beat switching, and over there him being pissed at everybody who he had a beef with. Like there's like a legitimate song where he's over there trying to diss like LeBron and shit. Obviously, like the one where he's trying to diss Kendrick, he tries to switch it up to like a West Coast beat and all that. But at the end of the day, like outside of like Shebang and National Treasure, like okay, I guess like I can also say like Make 'Em Cry and Make 'Em Pay was kind of okay too.
Okay. Yes, in
Over
Marvel
there,
comic books canon, Bobby Drake, Iceman is gay. Yeah, we know that Iceman's like fully 100% gay.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's why that
the
that's
homie
why
told me
that
about that shit. I didn't know about that like years ago. But no, continue. I'm sorry.
that's why like that what's his face Family Guy joke is like a lot more hilarious. But and then of course, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. All right. So one of the samples from what was it? Make 'Em Pay. Oh, right. Is a sample of that song Free. You know, I want to be free.
I want to be
Free.
free. Dude, the only reason why I know about the song because the stupid ass animation that a YouTuber made.
Wait, there was somebody who made it for animation?
Yeah, I'll find it later.
All right. I'm just, it's all like, and the funny thing is, like, not even like the feature that has like 21 Savage in it, which normally for like the last few Drake albums has been the person to save like songs from his albums. That shit is all like, it didn't even save him from that shit. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's not like, not even that song kind of saves him from it. Now, granted, I will admit, like, first time listening to like the album, I'm all like, okay, this is a good ass beat. It's like this is a good ass beat. He's like dropping a few good bars here and there, and then like all of a sudden, like the beat changed. I'm all like, okay, now it just like stopped becoming fun now.
Yeah.
And that's just like a majority of Iceman in general. Like it even getting to a point where like a lot of Drake fans are either not really feeling this album either, or the ones that are, they're basically trying their hardest so that people could like, you know, get like stream numbers up. Cause like when this album first came out, like the stream numbers are like pretty decent, but then they dropped like dramatically like after after a day and a half.
Okay.
It was like that bad. And then of course, like some of the songs name doesn't even like it's all like even like another issue with it in general too. I'm not even gonna hold you on it. But yeah, like overall, like that was like the better of like his other two albums. So one of his other albums that he came out with was called Habiti or Habati.
Habati? What the
Which
fuck is a Habati?
It's supposed to be Arabic for my beloved.
Oh.
From what the information is basically saying. And let's see. This one was this the one that had that one atrocious ass track? Oh no, this one is like the worst one. So 11 songs. There's only one good. There's like no, I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 good ones.
So you listened to all 3 albums? That's crazy work from Drake.
I listened to all 3 albums to give it a chance, and I'm gonna be real with you.
I can't wait for that video to come out
at all. What's his face? So, apparently a lot of people did like the song WNBA. It was kind of okay. Like the first half of it was pretty good. The second half was like complete another ass cheeks. But then, he basically a majority of this album is basically doing the same thing he was doing in what was that one album he came out with? It was called like Forever Never Mind or some shit like that. Honestly, Never Mind, that's what it was called. It was basically similar to that where it just feels like all the beats are just made for like H&M like store play and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, this was also the one. Okay, first of all, have you ever heard of this dude called Distant City or something like that? I think that's what his name is.
No, I have not.
So he makes this thing called like the worst beats ever made and everything else like that. And it's just like these beats that obviously have like these weird ass like sounds like coming up out of nowhere. And he's like legitimately using some of those sounds in some of these songs. So obviously, like most of that album was like trash. But then there's Maid of Honor, which was even more disgusting because, for one, a majority of these songs have Sexy Red in it.
Oh.
Which isn't beating the allegations that fucking Kendrick Lamar said when he was talking about that. I bet when you sit next to Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches. That ain't helping.
No, it's
and
not.
Then there is one of the most atrocious things that I've ever fucking heard. There is a song called Cheetah Print, and I shit you not, they turned the cha-cha slide into a fucking thought rap.
No, they did not.
They fucking did.
You got the video?
Hold on, let me try to play this shit real quick. We'll see. Cheetah Print. Where is it? Hold on, let me go on to the share screen.
Yes.
There we go. Was it this part?
Ass until it's cheetah print down.
Oh, there we go.
No.
We gonna start the basic step, ladies. Nice and slow.
Why is there a white girl on here? Who is this?
To the left. To the right. Throw it back now, y'all. One cheek this time. Two cheeks this time.
Stop! Turn this shit off! We are not giving these white women fucking tutorials of how to twerk. Stop! Now white women gonna learn how to twerk. This is gonna suck. We're gonna see like fucking two little ass floppy hams flopping on left to right and shit. Be like,
The funny thing was that wasn't even a white woman. That was Sexy Red saying that shit.
I didn't know that, but we all know that white women listen to black music.
I think it was funny because I think somebody did mention that a majority of these songs sounds like songs that white women listen to like before while they're getting ready to go out to the club.
Crazy work.
But I was like, DJ Casper did not die for you to turn this song into like a thought trap. Come on, bro.
Right? I did the same thing with Anaconda, which pissed me off too.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Fucking Nicki Minaj and shit.
Yeah, that shit made me super mad.
I saw like somebody like make a parody of that where like it was her basically just talking about Anaconda facts. Oh my god. But listening to all like luckily I didn't listen to all three of these albums in one day. I literally separated each day of listening to these fucking albums. I'm so glad I did that because I don't think I could have took it. Okay, all three were a bunch of
Wait, what?
ass cheeks.
Oh. Yeah, so I know you haven't covered like you're not covering this as a real album or whatnot, but since on the playlist is out here, what do you give this 3 albums in one?
So for the Iceman part, I'm giving it like a 2.5 out of 5. For Habiti and Maid of Honor, that's just straight up like 0.5. I'm sorry.
0.5 is crazy. That's the lowest you ever gave something, bro. Not a 0, but a
Okay.
0.5 because you give it a little bit of leeway, just a little bit, until it dies.
Now, here's the thing. There is another argument to why the other two albums were just ashy. So apparently, Drake is having issues with his label. So in order to speed up the contract, he decided that these are just basically throwaway albums, just so he can get out of his contract a lot faster.
Oh, so he needed 3 more.
And I was like, okay, so basically what you're trying to do is pull off a Prince. Because Prince did the same thing at one particular point.
Yeah, but
and
Prince,
you know what?
Prince was different from Drake shit and whatnot, right? Because Drake already knew about all this shit, didn't complain about it and stuff like that, right? So he knew how the industry was, got upset, the plant that he is, and fucking hold on, let me read this article. I just seen this article too. And fucking now he's dealing with a lot of this shit, right? So like, if you knew, why even do the deal in the first place? Like, we always have black people who are in these labels always say like, hey, be careful. A lot of these labels don't give a fuck about the artists, they just give a fuck about making money.
Which actually is pretty true, which is kind of the reason why Prince did what he did. Because Prince took, if I remember correctly, I think this is how it goes. Prince took the, I think the thing was Warner Brothers, right? I don't remember if it was Warner Brothers or Sony. It was one of the two. But anyway, they gave him a $100 million soundtrack. I mean, a $100 million deal and everything else like that, which is huge and understandable that he took, because that would mean that he would have been making more money than Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston,
combined?
Which was two of the biggest stars. Yeah, combined.
If I remember correctly, Whitney Houston still was up there like that.
Yeah, this was when she was starting to get up there and everything else like that. But he would have been making more money than her, and he would have been making more money than Michael Jackson, which, again, because this is after late 80s Michael Jackson, that is a huge fucking deal. It's understandable he took it. But one of the reasons why he didn't like it is because he got the deal after making Diamonds and Pearls.
Yeah.
And what the studio wanted him to do is make more music like Diamonds and Pearls. But Prince didn't want to do that because Prince likes music that much that he wants to have the creative freedom in order to do in order to make the music that he wants to make. So he decided to come out with 3 different albums. Let me bring up the thing, because I think I still have like the thing up on my phone, not on my computer. But anyway, he made 3 albums. He wanted to release them all at once, but the label wouldn't do that. No, actually, I'm my bad. It was 4 albums, not 3. So one of them was called Come.
I'm sorry.
No, not CUM, COME.
Nah, nigga, it's Coom.
The other one was Chaos and Disorder. The third one was The Vote Old Friends for Sale. And the last one, which is a very important one, and you'll recognize this, is called The Golden Experience.
From JoJo?
Yes.
The fuck? Okay, what is Golden Experience? Golden Experience is Prince, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's his face? Gerono. Yeah, Gerono's. And that was also why he did the changing his name into like a symbol and everything else like that. Because, and also, what was it? And also wrote the word slave on his cheek and everything else like that.
What was the banger ass
Because
album
they
cover
were
out for Prince?
facts.
By the
And
way,
that was
low key Prince fan. By the way, low key.
And he basically did all that to protest against the industry that was trying to make him into an industry plant.
Really?
And yeah.
So you think Drake's doing the same shit?
He's doing the same shit, but he's doing it poorly. I listened to Golden Experience. That shit was a fucking banger.
Right?
So I'm all like, even when Prince is basically trying to do this thing where he's trying to do this thing where he's over there trying to go against the industry, he's not making
the
music is still fucking good.
You know what's funny? When we were doing that rant, my headset peaked.
Oh shit, my bad.
No, it's fine. I'm leaving that shit in.
But I'm just saying, if you're going to protest against the industry, do it, but don't make ass chic music at the same time.
Nah, bro. Like I think it just is. A lot of people like get their vibes off of what people want online and stuff like that, and they just go for that instead of just making actually good music and have real people actually judge it or whatnot. Cause like we're so much on like fucking hey, we need this to be good now instead of you, and we need this out like in 2 weeks instead of you actually making a good song. Like, cause motherfuckers just take like what months to weeks, and that's before they put their song out.
Yeah.
Which versus nowadays where like you can just put out something instantly on Spotify and or YouTube and just get like instant money, which is a thing too. I think more artists do the thing where like they just get monetized on like a streaming site and just put their music on there or whatnot, because like it makes no sense for a lot of people to do labels and stuff, right? Understandably. Like, a lot of people do labels because they want to get their foot put in the door, all these magazines, all this publicity and stuff like that. But at the same time, you could do it without it, can't you? Because, like, for the ciphers, for the start of the year ciphers for rappers, are all those rappers on labels?
Wait, what happened?
Okay, you know how they do the cipher for every year, right?
Yeah.
Mic off.
Oh, shit, excuse me.
Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Oh,
mic
fuck.
off. Mic on.
Hold on, I think another one's coming. Okay.
Oh shit. Somebody talking shit.
Right? Somebody said, this bitch. I was like, ah. I hate when sneezes come at rapid fire like that. Oh no.
Mic off.
Every time I hear somebody say like sneezes coming at rapid fire, this reminds me of that one video.
Oh shit. That one has some mucus behind it. I think my sinuses are fucked up.
Oh shit.
But no, continue, fam, continue.
Wait. Actually, I slightly messed up that rant a little bit. It wasn't Whitney Houston. It was Madonna.
Madonna?
My bad.
Oh, okay.
It makes a lot more sense. It's my bad. I'm reading like the thing now. So okay. So first off, it was Warner Brothers. So let's see. But yeah, like I said, basically, even though Prince did all that stuff to get out of his contract, he still didn't make ass cheek music. He still made some legendary music. Because, like, let's just be real. Even, like, hypothetically, even though I'm not, like, a Drake fan, if you were to look at, like, Drake's discography and everything else, then you're over there trying to defend Drake. Of course, everybody is not going to care about, oh, he made Habibie and Maid of Honor just to get out of his contract, which is the reason why it sucks. Everybody's going to look at it and all like, hey, this is that nigga's legacy.
Yeah, which is gonna suck. Like, I know Drake's gonna put out some more music or whatnot, but like, given this, like, I hope it doesn't like what happens is like I hope he doesn't like do this, get released from his label, and then like nothing happens to him for the next like 6 years. Or nothing happens
I
with him for
mean,
like the next 6 years. Like he's still bringing out stuff, but like he's not getting pushed out like I usually get pushed out being at labels. Because then that's when you realize these labels ain't shit.
I mean, they haven't thrown him away yet, so I don't know if they're gonna basically make him into like a punching bag or what. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they are. I mean, he legitimately got dissed so bad that like he started suing because he got dissed that bad. And then at the same time, oh, that's what I also forgot to talk about.
What's up?
So people, do you remember like a while back where there was like a whole issue with like Drake having ghostwriters and everything else like that?
He actually has one?
It is because of how trash these 3 albums are, because he wrote the songs himself. That is proof that he had a ghostwriter this whole time.
Really? I always thought it was like some weird ass running joke.
Duh. When people figured out like how bad these songs are and figured out that he was the one that wrote them instead of like his quote unquote ghostwriter, that basically was proof that he had a ghostwriter.
That's crazy.
I almost forgot about that. Oh my god.
But with that all said, you want to talk about fucking Cheddar Bob?
I run because the Iceman was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold.
Stop! I don't even hear the bar anymore since I know that he sucks at rapping. That's crazy.
Yes. Yes. Let's go on the Cheddar Bob. Cause I want to be free.
I want to be free. I hope he gets. This is gonna be controversial. What I'm about to say, but for all the shit that he said about like black people and shit like that, all that racist shit for clout and so whatnot, I hope he gets raped in prison. Dead ass. I hope some black nigga named Bubba just claps his booty hole. He's already loose because a hoe chick, which is fucked by the way. Imagine, bro. Imagine a black woman runs up on you and goes, I used to peg you, you remember? And he's like, nah, man, I don't remember you. Nah, I remember I used to peg you, you specifically.
He used to have a chubby butt. He doesn't have a chubby butt anymore.
When I used to clap his ass, he's a ripple. So what are we talking about? So we're talking about Chud the Builder and how this nigga finally got arrested because he shot someone unprovoked and shit like that. And that shit was caught on camera. I honestly want to see the whole footage before I put my own judgment on it. But I know he did that shit anyway because that nigga was lying off the bat. I hope the jury of his appearance is all black. Just like that Dave Chappelle skit.
I was just about to say that, like the Dave Chappelle skit.
So what happened with Chud the Builder and why he's in jail right now? Apparently, after of a case of him dying and dashing or whatnot, of owning that and everything like that, it was a $400 fine that he had to go see. And so he went to the court case and all that, was coming out to the court case, still in the area where they were having the little parks they usually would have at courthouses or whatnot, where people were waiting and stuff. He deadass went to go accost somebody for little no reason except for content, and end up fucking shooting himself and somebody in the scuffle. Cause the dude wasn't having it. He's like, get out the fuck out my face, probably, and all this shit. A scuffle happened. I think it was 7 shots that went off.
I think it was 7. I don't remember how many shots it was, but 7 sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, it was 7 shots that went off. 3 hit the home dude. We don't know about his condition yet. I hope he's okay. It's been like over like a couple of weeks. Cause all this shit dropped on the last podcast.
Oh yeah, that shit was literally happening as we were doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it right.
Damn it!
I hope this shit gets clipped into oblivion. So basically, it was happening when we were talking about the actual subject of him being a clout demon and stuff like that, and then this shit just dropped during I was watching. I literally like waited till we when to be right back to watch what happened and stuff like that, right? And I was kind of upset and sad because like, bro, why are we always the butt of the joke at shit? Why are we always fucking the people who fucking get victimized and stuff like that? Because people will complain that we're victims, but we got motherfuckers like Chud the Buddha running around, literally coming to our faces, calling us all kind of slurs and shit like that, right?
Right.
And I find it kind of fucked up too, because like, why do we always have to be the ones that get victimized by people who don't even know us or know our culture?
Because.
And by the way, oh my god, I can't believe I'm giving this +1 to GJ Academics. GJ Academics had an interview, I think yesterday or today. The videos are dropped today, but I know he did it like yesterday or a couple of days ago, about him talking to Myron and Sneeko about why it's wrong to go up to black people and call them hard R's. Because
you asked the fuck Sneeko of all people and Myron of all people, the same person who was over there making fucking monkey noises to make fun of Abba and Preach.
Which is crazy work, bro. I still see those faces. Those faces need to be memed. They need to be turned to soy jacks.
Actually.
They need to be turned to soy jacks. So it's like white people on 4chan fucking love Myron saying shit about his own people, bro.
Oh my god.
Like fuck that nigga in the cookie claim. Dead ass. I hope his bitch get fucked in front of him like all the fucking time, bro. Over here on my goat alpha.
Damn it. Mr. Baby.
We've all made mistakes. I know I have.
Mr. Baby Mama Maker himself.
Hey, you know what's the funny part? That means he gets more pussy than fucking Myron.
Facts.
Over here trying to be a baby daddy, like nigga, what? Like nigga, you gotta wrap that shit up. I know you infertile, nigga, but like you gotta wrap that shit up, cuz. Like you can't be fucking around here. Like I think that's the only gripe I have about Alba now.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of stupid decisions. I'm all like, damn, it's gonna be kind of.
Listen, man, when you get up there in YouTube, man, that clout demon comes out sometimes, bro.
Oh god, well, I can imagine him making that one face.
Stop. But no, I will wait to get the full hearing or whatnot until the full hearing comes out on him, because I know his bail, and a lot of people were complaining about this. So you know about the kid who stabbed the one dude at the school, right? The black kid, and how he got treated as an adult.
Oh, I remember he had Carmelo Anthony, right?
Yes, the basketball player Carmelo Anthony. No, I'm kidding. Yes, Carmelo Anthony, the high school kid who ended up stabbing somebody, did get treated as an adult in his state, and he did kill someone. Which, by the way, it's murder. Murder is murder, which is fucked up. It wasn't self-defense. It wasn't any of that. Like with Chud the Builder and whatnot, people trying to claim self-defense, even though it wasn't, because we haven't got footage or seen any evidence. Like all the evidence and footage is on the fucking it's on the fucking videos that not been pushed out yet, so we don't know anything about what happened. We're only going by his word and his word only, and what the court's been saying. But yeah, his bail hearing is like $1.5 million, bro. And you know what's fucked up? You know what's really, really fucked up? They put out a GoFundMe or whatever the fuck, and he got damn near tens of thousands of dollars, nigga.
Which I was actually kind of surprised at, because I thought even the white supremacists didn't like this nigga.
No, that was Nick Fortes.
Oh,
see,
right.
The people who are giving him money are the bitches who won't go in front of like people and like be around black people and stuff like that, right? Doing this shit. Like, mind you, What Chuck the Builder did was racist as fuck, and he's only doing it for the clout. He's not doing it because he actually believes in freedom of speech. He's doing it because he knows it gets attention. He's an attention whore, just like he was getting pegged by that black woman. Which, by the way, I love when she rolled up on this nigga and he was like, "Hey, you believe in free speech, right? Can I call you a nigger?" And she's like, "I don't give a fuck about any of that. I need to talk to you." I was like, "Yo." She was like, "Yeah, whatever. We need to talk, nigga. I know you." I'm never gonna let that shit go, dude.
Right as she was bending them over, she was all like, "Damn."
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking over here popping his booty cherry. Come baby. Like, the only way I'm gonna get pegged in the future if I'm already like 80 years old in a fucking old folks home and shit like that, where niggas actually get freaky. Now I'll be hearing those old folks in those old folks homes be getting freaky as fuck over there, bro. Like our grandmas
because your
and
mind ain't in the
granddads
same
and
place
shit.
anymore.
Stop. But no, I'm seeing all these old people just fucking. I'm sitting here, I'm gonna fuck. I'm almost 40 years old. I need my dick wet. I don't want to be like 80 and getting pegged by no big ass black woman who's also 80 years old. That ain't me. But no, the white Johnny Somali, I hope he gets jumped in jail by niggas, but we all know he's gonna be safe because what? He's in Texas, right?
Wait, no, I thought he was in I thought he was in Nashville. I thought he was in Tennessee.
If he's in Tennessee, that's even worse. Fuck, he's probably gonna be fine in prison. The white people are probably gonna like protect this nigga while he's getting busted in the ass by William.
And I bet he still gotta give up the ass cheeks for it.
Right? They're gonna punk his ass, bro. And not punk as in bully, I'm talking about turn him into a punk.
Facts.
But you're like, what do you mean by that? So, in jail, when you get turned out in prison, you get turned into a punk, which means you're getting your ass busted by a bunch of niggas, right?
Right.
So that's what basically that means. That means you're a prison bitch. They just changed it, right? Now, mind you, what I was told, niggas in LA don't do that shit, but like I've never been in jail or like I have been holding, but I've never been in prison, so I don't know if word is bond is not.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know.
But no, the white Johnny Somali is getting his due justice, and I'm here for it. Though I do want to go through more of the case to see the fuck that's gonna go on.
Oh, everybody's gonna be waiting to see how this case is gonna go because we already know, like, in technicality, a lot of this is kind of premeditated.
Yeah.
Especially judging by social media posts.
Like fucking he did a stream with somebody. We was talking about this, right? And the streamer asked him some kind of question about what happens to get attack, and he said, "I would want a nigga to come attack or a hard R want to attack me and shit like that, right? I'll blow that dude away. Matter of fact, when I'm done inside the kitchen, I'm gonna play the video. Basically, he said this shit wildly, right? And like you're thinking like in Discovery, like the judge and other people are not gonna see this stream.
Oh yeah, they gonna see that digital footprint.
And then you got whack ass lawyers talking about, oh, you should be free to say the hard R and shit like that on my stream, by the way. You should be able to say this, that, and the third or whatnot. It's freedom of speech, right? But everybody think they have freedom of speech, but don't understand there's consequences to that speech. Like I can't go to like the Jewish person and call him fucking a kite or anything like that because I would probably get ostracized, looked at weird, probably jumped by Jewish people, right?
Right.
I can't run around and call no Asian a chink or a C word or anything like that because I will get jumped by Asians. The same goes for any other fucking race except for white people because white people don't have a word they get pissed off at unless you call them pedophiles. What? The majority of white men are pedophiles. Have you not seen these stats? Like they're 80 to 90% of the population, and they commit all the pedophile crimes, like 80 to 90% of those crimes. You see how that goes, Asmongold? That's how you fucking sound, Asmongold. Is Raven asleep?
No.
Oh, you're back now. Where the fuck you been? Damn, that's the only thing he says is no. That nigga went right back to sleep. But no, fucking, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
You talking to Raven? You talking to me?
Either of y'all.
So, okay, he ain't talking. Okay, so if I remember correctly, well, actually, I think we do have an update to the black guy that got shot, because I think like he's alive. That's all we know.
Oh, so he's alive.
He's alive.
Good. We can hear your side of the story.
But as far as like Chutter Bob goes,
nigga shot himself in his shot. Where did he shoot himself at? In the stomach?
No, not in this. Wait, who like Cheddar Bob in the movie? Or are we talking about Chud? Well, Cheddar Bob, he shot himself in the leg when he tried to put the gun back in his pants.
Oh yeah, because he was holding on to the trigger.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I couldn't be that nigga, bro. Be like, damn, this dude almost shot off his dick, bro. Couldn't be me, nigga.
Or what's his face? No, actually, no. What's his face had a reason though. I was about to say what's his face from Malibu's Most Wanted, but I forgot. He thought that the gun wasn't real.
Yeah, so he shot himself in the foot.
Yeah.
Nigga got caught looking like she was sucking dick, even though that was not what's happening.
Oh shit.
Which, by the way, I love those kind of bits when they're at an angle and it looks like fucking weird.
Gerono and Mister.
Which, by the way, I hate Venom's Most Wanted too, because like, bro, even though it was as a comedy and like how other people on the outside view like our culture and stuff like that, it still was bad because they hired British actors. They hired black actors as British fucking actors. This is crazy work.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, people were calling it out now. This shit was called out back in like the late 90s. Crazy work that Malibu Most Wanted did, bro.
Wasn't there like a movie that kind of like did it before or something like that, where it was like the president started like rapping out of nowhere and shit? I'm trying to remember like it was like a 90s movie. I can't
wasn't
remember
that a
what
Chris
the name
Rock film when he went into like the fucking body of an old man?
No, not that one. I know that's Down to Earth. I remember that one, but no, it was something before that. Let me think. Blueworth?
Bulworth? I haven't seen Bulworth in years. That's the Eddie Murphy film, right?
Let me see.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna look for the video because I do have it fucking recorded. All right, so this is what Chud the Builder said. I'm about to stream it.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
Where's the audio? Here we go. Default headset.
We're in America, bro. You put them on the ground, then you go live. Put them on the ground, then you go live on. We're in America, bro. They want to threaten your life with papers.
Hold on. What the fuck was even that? Why does this keep happening? I keep rewinding it.
Bro, they want to threaten your life, you take theirs. You put them on the ground, then you go live on Kick, you say, look at this dumb nigger laying dead on the ground.
Holy shit, bro. Dude,
that's how you go,
not gonna lie,
that's how you go viral. You'll get double the followers you got, I guess.
To go viral. Like, I don't think that's spreading a great message.
Yeah, I don't want to have to kill them, but if they threaten your life, dude, you do it. You gotta stand up for your own. What do you back down? You say, oh no.
They're just kind of promoting division in the world, though, right? Like, two wrongs don't make it right, you know?
No, because it teaches them. No, it goes back to not lying to them. It teaches them the truth that they have no power over you as a man simply because your skin's lighter than theirs. We're in America, bro. They want to threaten.
Yeah, so this Lucius said that whole sentence, my guy. That whole sentence. And I hope he gets caught up with the court and shit like that, bro.
Honestly, he's like fucking bitch made at the end of the day because he's saying all this shit but would never throw hands on anybody. He always have to have the mace and the gun on him in order to say all this.
Walking away too, by the way. Like I know he maced
walking
the woman.
Away too.
I know he maced the woman for sure. You 100% maced the woman.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Which is wild.
I wonder what like spawned all this though, because like if he was getting pegged by a black chick, that basically means that he hasn't been like 100% racist to like black people his whole entire life.
That was before he got fired from his job because I guess he used a term, or I guess he was like quote unquote racist at work, and a lot of people at his job got him fired, I guess, and so he just started going online and started doing this shit.
Wow.
Yeah, like he got fired for being racist from work, I believe.
And so he's basically using that to be all like, oh, but it's freedom of speech. I shouldn't have got fired for saying the N-word or anything else like that.
Yeah. Too bad he didn't go look for another job. He didn't do something else. No, this nigga went straight to racism, which I think he's low-key lying about all that. Because think about it, bro. If you were lost your job due to this, you will still be able to get work because it's not like it's on social media or anything like that, is it? Probably 9 times out of 10, nah. I think he's just being racist because of how he's been acting or whatnot, right? Like he wants to do this shit because he knows he gets some quick fucking money, and that's another thing too. We got to stop rewarding these fucking losers online who be all racist and shit like that, like this, bro. It's getting to the point where like if I would have done the shit, I get nothing. Nothing. But if people like Johnny Somali, if people like fucking Chud the Builder, or people like fucking all these other fucking losers online, does this shit, they get rewarded with like a fuck ton of money. And for me, it's not about the money when it comes to this shit. I have too much self-respect to do a lot of this shit, right? So like my self-respect would tell me, hey, don't be an idiot online. Don't do this, that, and the third, and you won't get any like terrible consequences. Which I've been safe this whole time. I just have no fan base, which is fine. But like rewarding people for having bad takes or for being racist or for like fucking just being toxic, I'm really getting sick of it, bro. I see why YouTube is going towards a less toxic route. I see why like a lot of other streamers are getting like fucking boofed off the internet because they're being fucking weird and shit like that, right?
Right.
Like it's getting to the point where like a lot of this shit is getting really, really fucking retarded.
It's getting past that though.
But no, with that said, you want to talk about some fucking music again?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So within the same thing that was within this same timeline that was happening when Drake came out with Iceman and everything else like that.
Man was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold.
Stop.
All right, the Peggy over here came out with his new album, Experiment Rap. where prior to this album, he basically was claiming that he was the king of experimental rap and the greatest person to ever do it and everything else like that. Now I will admit when the album first came out, you know, I was all like, good, finally some good fucking music for once. We can finally stop listening to Drake.
Stop. You know
We can
damn
stop
well
listening to Drake.
he's fucking rap music for white people, bro. We gotta stop the cap.
Who?
Fucking JPEG Mafia.
I thought like a lot of people were saying he was just the alt left version of Kanye.
Stop! Fucking stop, bro. That's crazy.
But so after giving it like a few more listens to, and then we'll admit that some of them was from other like opinions and everything else like that. It was actually not as fire as I thought it was originally. Now I'm not gonna hold you. This was like after a few like more listens to and everything else like that. Now, is the album completely trash? No, it's not completely trash. But I think if you were to compare this to his previous albums, especially like his last one, which was like I Lay My Life Down for You, like it doesn't live up to it and whatnot. Because there is like a lot of issues that
Hold on. Why the fuck? I think it's Discord that's does.
that's doing what? Wait, that's doing what?
No, my headset keeps fucking picking for some reason. I think it's Discord that keeps doing that.
The hell?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Continue, fam. I gotta figure out what's going on with my sound.
Okay, so first off, the album is like 25 songs, and a majority of them are like under 3 minutes.
Hmm?
Well, actually, I guess you will technically count 24, like maybe 22. I guess like 22 because I think like 3 or 4 of them are like skits and everything. So you don't really count those, but the ones that you do count, I guess it'll be like 20, like 22 or something like that. But anyway, so if I had to describe this album in one word, it's definitely chaotic. I think chaotic is like the best way to describe it because it does sample a lot from like a lot of punk rock, stuff and everything else like that. So it kind of sounds like a rock album from time to time, which is a little bit understandable. Um, Now let's see. Now, Baby Girl, which was kind of like was like one of his like singles for this album and everything else like that. It wasn't like the worst, but it also wasn't the best. Obviously you expect him to do like a lot of beat switches in the album, but one of the major complaints that I kind of see from like a lot of people and myself included is that he kind of doesn't switch up the rap flow like he normally does. He kind of just stay in this like he just kind of stays in this like let's rap real fast.
What the fuck?
Is
it keeps happening, bro. This is annoying. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Keep talking.
Like rap style, like where he's like speaking like where he's doing like the rap god type rap style where he's over there like rapping fast and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he stays like that throughout like the entire album. I don't know if it's basically because the majority of the samples he's using is coming from like rock music or what though, but it kind of takes away from like the creative freedom that like usually he would have in all of these other albums and stuff. I would say like it's also a situation to where for every good song that's on the album, it loses momentum pretty quickly with a follow-up song that doesn't keep the same energy or is just like mid to ass cheeks. I'm not even gonna hold you on it. For a prime example, one of the good songs that he has is like Money and everything else like that, which I think is like a good example of like how he uses like his flow of like experimental raps and everything else like that. But then like the song following up, which is like called Pop the Heat, it's not really that good of a song. So it kind of like you like the momentum right there is just like instantly killed after that. But then it kind of goes like a little bit further into that where it goes like a little bit further into that where you're not seeing like how it's basically like low tier production at the end of the day, how majority of songs are. Or it's also one of those situations where one part of the song sounds really good and then like the rest of the song, kind of like falls off at the same time. And considering that this was supposed to be the album that was supposed to this was like the album that was basically supposed to justify him being the king of not elemental, experimental rap. It's not like really living up to like the name and everything else like that, especially if you were to look at like a lot of his previous like projects and everything else like that.
Yeah.
But I will admit that even with all that, there were still a lot of good songs on the album in general. Like, one of my favorite ones is like the Ghost of Emmett Till. I think that was actually like that was done pretty well. Degenerate's Prayer was kind of okay. It wasn't like the best, but it wasn't like the worst either. I would say that like if there was any song that I had like on repeat a lot was the song Yin. This song takes like the song that 50 Cent made, like Money in the Bank.
Money.
Got my money in the bank and all that. This all like it takes that song and turns into like a melodic. How do you say that word?
Melodious?
Melodic or something like that.
Methodic?
No, it's melodic or it's something similar to that. I guess like yeah, I guess we can go with that. It kind of turns into something like completely different, which I wasn't really expecting from the song to do, especially considering that me myself I didn't necessarily like the Money in the Bank song, to be honest. But he kind of turned it to a masterpiece, which I will admit was kind of like his best one out of this whole album. Then there's how do you say this name? It's like Tsar Bomba. Yeah, I think like Tsar Bomba is also like another good one that he actually has done. I kind of had that like somewhat in I kind of had that one somewhat in repeat too because I think like again it like fits that chaotic style that this entire album like really is. Let's see what else was like another one that I actually liked. War Over Land, which I think was like another single that he actually had for this. And it is basically one of his like gospel like sample tracks and everything else like that. Which, to be honest, I think that particular song should have been the end of the album because like the way the song ends, it just feels like that should have been how the album should have ended. I'm not gonna hold you on it.
I see.
No Strippers in Heaven was actually pretty interesting too. And then I think like the last like 2 songs, which was like Chat and the First Amendment. The First Amendment was like the one with the Charlie Kirk like diss bar and everything else like that.
What you gotta link me that, bro?
And then Chat is actually a pretty decent length. It's like pause. It's like 3. It's like 3 minutes long, so it's actually like a pretty long track and whatnot. But outside of that, it's like most of the other album is like the songs are kind of mid, or I just don't really care too much for it. But I also will admit that like this is kind of like more of his weaker projects.
So
at the end of the day,
So for the whole album, what do you rate it?
I'll rate it like a solid. I'll rate it like a solid 3. I think a solid 3 out of 5 is actually a decent score for this album.
Bet. Oh man, that's 2 albums in one fucking thing, huh? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, because I was not wasting an on the playlist on fucking Drake.
Bro, I wish you would have told me. Oh damn, I did say something about listening to it with you, huh?
Did you?
I'm not sure. I think I did.
Huh.
But no, screw all that, fam. I'm happy that you got like a good album to actually listen to that's not fucking Drake. Because that couldn't be me, bro. I would have been pissed off every single fucking time when it's like a beat switch or some shit like that, right? I'll just turn it off after that.
I was kind of pissed at one point. I'm not gonna hold you.
Like, mind you, beat switch for like every not every song, like 1 or 2 songs. Yeah, maybe I could fucking do that, but for like every single song, the fucking album, nah, bro, I'm good. Unless it transitions into the whole nother song, I'm good, bro.
I was all like, if you don't stop and stay on one beat.
Nah, man, he's unable to, you know?
Well, actually, there was a few that he did stay on one beat. I want to be free, free.
But no, with that said, fam, what was going on with this? I'm trying to think. Come on, think. With that said, you want to go into this off about the fact that we're getting blamed for this mangaka leaving Twitter. And also, I've been watching videos about like Asmongold.
Oh, videos on Evil Moist Critical.
Yes, Dark Moist Critical.
Dark Moist Critical.
Shadow Critical.
Shadow Critical.
This is like not, what is it? Nigga Critical? Nigga Moist Critical?
Nigga Critical.
Look how it's nigga chin. Yo, Fairly Odd Parents is wild as fuck for that shit.
Oh my god, that shit was funny because we were talking about that shit yesterday too.
Low tier god finally admits he has a kid. No.
Low tier guy with a kid is crazy work.
I just hate how people try to push it and shit like that. They don't even know the situation that's going on with him and his baby mama. They don't even know if they like each other or whatnot, right? But for people just to bug him about it is crazy as fuck. I don't think any fucking streamer should be bugged about their personal life unless it's DSP.
Unless it's DSP is crazy work.
What? No, I'm saying DSP needs it because he's a compulsive liar and a controlling one too, bro.
Okay, point taken.
Like, how the fuck you gonna sit here and beg for money? Be like, I don't beg for money, but beg for money in like the next like fucking scene.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of true.
But not because like I think Low Tier God is funny as fuck, but at the same time, bro, like I don't think black people could be locals. That's all just me though.
I mean, because I don't think it's gonna be like black people being they're not like I don't think a majority of like the Japanese people are going to see this like as a black issue. What they're going to see it as a Western American issue in general.
But the thing is, the people on who speak English or whatnot I'm trying to blame it on black people, which we always like. I assume we've always been hated by black people. I mean, by black people, by Asians or whatnot. It's because like how they view people with dark skin, especially like other Asian countries, like India for one.
I mean, if you want to feel better about it, remember just like a few weeks ago, Japanese people was over there treating black people like they were Virginites.
And that's another thing too. Mind you, that shit was funny, but it had me think of something, right? Why would you see us as like ignorant brutes and shit like that? At first we were calling gorillas, but now we're just getting called brutes. And like I always found that fucking weird because like how can we just see us as normal fucking people, but you have to see us like this, that, and the third? That's crazy. Like you see white people as normal people, but when it comes to like people who are darker skin, like you don't see us as normal people. That's why I don't like watching hentai like that, because like it was Swamp Stab that fucked me up, bro. He was like, "Yo, you may got a big dick, a big black dick, but you can't compare it to the stamina of Japanese men." I was like, "Nigga, what? Is this what
That's
Japanese people really think about us, bro?" They're probably just mad because the women moan different.
I mean, don't like white people fantasize about BBC as well?
Everybody fantasize about our dick size, bro. This shit's fucking crazy. Like, even white women be like, "Oh man, that nigga might got a big dick." She remember that one white girl almost fucked, bro. She was like, "Oh damn, your dick is big." I was like, "Yeah, bitch. The condom's too small." Like our defaults are magnums. So happy I'm above 6 inches, bro. All right, with that said, I want to get out of here, bro. I gotta stop being gross and gay. Yes, I'm gonna start using that term now.
Wait, what term?
I'm just gonna start using the term gay to describe stuff I dislike. Cause if other YouTubers get to use like slurs and stuff like that, how come I'm not allowed to use slurs? You know, people call us hard R's daily.
This isn't 2009. This isn't 2006. It's 2026.
Nigga, it's been 20 years and niggas are still acting like this. Until the hate for black people stops. Until the hate for black people stops, I'm gonna hate those people who hate black people. And like, if you call me a victim, I'm just gonna call you a pedophile. It is what it is.
So that shit would never stop, including the black people who also. Yeah, I was getting too middle.
Like fucking mind you, were there black people who harassed that woman? Yes. Is it the whole of black people who harassed them? No, nigga. It's mostly people who complain about racism are mostly online and are usually like white women who think we're allies because they got some black dick once. But with that said, fam, where can we find you at?
You can find me Yuki Konatel on YouTube and Alec Online on Twitch.
You can find me on UB Doombot on YouTube, Doombot UBVT on both Twitch and Kick. Even though I'm gonna stream less on Kick because that's a racist platform too. You can also find clips of the podcast on TikTok, YouTube, on IG, which I still have to figure out how to do because like fucking IG is so fucking annoying to upload videos to, bro, and TikTok.
You're not wrong.
Like I would upload more videos to Twitter, but Twitter has like upload limit. But with that said, this is episode what, 206? I said 205 in the beginning, huh?
Wait, let me look.
Oh, he's looking up something. It better be titties.
No, it's 206.
Oh, 206, okay. Yo, probably the next time when you see me, I probably already seen Obsession. Cause I'm gonna see if I can watch that with 13.
Oh, y'all watching Deception? Oh, hell yeah.
No, we're watching like Atlanta. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Dude, Atlanta's funny as fuck.
Wait, did y'all get to like the episode with Niecy Niles in it?
No, not yet.
In Atlanta, I meant.
Yo, who are the other rappers that's in Atlanta? I know Danny Brown's in Atlanta, right?
I think so.
Is he homeless in this one, or is he somebody else?
Wait. I don't think because I only seen like the first season. I didn't see like the rest of it.
Oh,
so he might have showed up in the later one.
But no, dude, I don't think I do not think Euphoria is for me, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. But it's way too. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing dick in my in the shows that I'm watching.
So does that include Game of Thrones?
I barely watch Game of Thrones. Like I got to the part where like she was burned up with the dragons and she walked out of that bitch with her dragons. That's as far as I went.
Oh damn, yeah, that's all the way in season 1, I think.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything past that. But like with Euphoria, I feel like they glorify dick way too much. I'm like, mind you, I'm not homophobic. I just don't like seeing dick, too much dick. Like if it's like 1 or 2 times, yeah. The same thing with pussy. If it's like 1 or 2 times, yeah. But it's like this pussy in front of my face throughout the whole show, I will get horny. But like if it's dick, bro, that's just weird to me, bro. I don't want to see no other dude's dick. And I know people are like, oh, that's homophobic and shit. I don't care. I really don't care. I just don't want to see dick in front of my face. I have one and I can just look at it right now, but I'm on the podcast, so I'll do that when I go take a piss again. But like mind you, I think these shows where it shows like a bunch of dick and stuff like that, it shows not for me. Even though we did get a lot of dick in The Boys too, which is crazy. We got inside the dick, we got the long ass shaft, we got like 4 different heads. It was crazy.
I mean, bro, like MM is always going to have some of the weirdest beefs.
Right? Me and MM is the same nigga. Almost. Except, I don't give a fuck if I get mad in front of my kid, bro. Which, by the way, in the comic, I think MM's a soup.
I thought like they all were soups like in the comics.
Butcher, Huey, and I think the drug dude wasn't soups. But I know like MM was kind of a soup because of his mom or whatnot, right? I love the explanation that they explained here in the fucking show though, like how he was taking care of pigeons and shit, and he was calling mother's milk and stuff because of it.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out, like, it was funny because like prior to him saying that, I was like, I wonder if they ever gonna add like if they're ever going to explain why his name is Mother's Milk.
Yeah, and he explained with, like pigeons and shit. I thought that was cool. Instead of him sucking on his mama's titties, who had V inside of her titties or whatever the fuck. I thought that was gonna be the story or whatnot, because that's just ridiculous. Is Raven sleeping? Hey, Raven.
I think so.
Bro, are you up? This nigga sleeping. That's crazy. Oh, this nigga taking a nap. We gonna tease this nigga and then we see this nigga next time. But with that said, bro, I'll let you go, bro.
Wait.
What's up?
When you were talking about not seeing tired of seeing dick in the thing, it just reminded me of that video.
What video?
Oh, I posted it in chat.
Hold on. Why? All right, favorite flavor of popsicle. What is this?
My favorite flavor of popsicle is dick.
Nigga, what?
All right, I'm big.
I'm 12 years old and I'm a bitch. What is this?
My favorite flavor of popsicle is dick.
Sensational.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh shit.
Bro, that's fucking hilarious, bro. Nah, bro, I'm out. Thanks for coming to the podcast, y'all. GG's. We're gonna talk about more about the boys. Hope you don't suck anybody dick when you lose your powers. Deuces, yeah.